Yeah. From the A to NYC. Yeah. Oh God. It's crazy, but it's true. Let's go. Superstar status, yeah. All dead presidents. Poppin' seals on pints of red. Superstar status, yeah. They finally gave me a chance. Baby, they understand. Tell your messenger I'm breaking fast. On that superstar status, yeah. Drip all day, no ends. Now got me started again. Shotting time 40 to an inch chick. Power kid with the bow in the kitchen. Custom coach when I land in the city. And talk a dress when I say extends. Gotta wear my way up for the Bentley. OG Kush might lose my mind. Fidget water in the panties on time. I'll talk you dropping them dimes. Bitch, come hop in this ride. Had to put my pride to the side. Young Trey hopping on G5. Banging 505 guys. Debo trapping out my life. Cost of chills from the tool tone. Make the rest, then I go home. Keep it still in the kill zone. Mind your business, you a little long. Never let them make you feel wrong. Ain't got no arms I can lie on. Ain't got no arms I can cry on. All I know, I hope my own. Superstar status, yeah. All dead presidents. Poppin' seals on pints of red. Superstar status, yeah. They finally gave me a chance. Baby, they understand. Tell your messenger I'm breaking fast. On that superstar status, yeah.
Superstar status, yeah. Gotta keep ratchet, yeah. Ride with a baddie, yeah. Put some pointers in the paddock, yeah. 100 flat pot Xannies, yeah. Double up, nigga, bet it. Get the money, don't panic. Gotta catch a rubber bandit. Slime, she gon' lick it like candy. Young gun on a Chanel bandit. Now one of my foreign cars renting. Trunk in the front with an engine. Off-white jean, little dingy. Been on the bitch, ain't stingy. See the stars and you know they Da Vinci. Go to trial and we killing all the witness. Gunners are dripping. Used to get it out the kitchen. We would have beat her. Push two-seater. I don't want your feature. Listen on the teacher. I'm a superstar creature. It's like Gotti.
Let's go. Superstar status, yeah. All dead presidents. Poppin' seals on pints of red. Superstar status, yeah. They finally gave me a chance. Baby, they understand. Tell your messenger I'm breaking fast. On that superstar status, yeah.
Hey, slip, slide, tryna provide for me. For me. For me. Find me somewhere out in London, you know that's the hideaway. I need some head and some more support from you right away. Since I've been making donations to you like United Way, you know I do. Stories you told me about him, I can see that it's night and day. You told me the truth. Walking from here to my bedroom and feel like it's miles away. There's too many roads. And I'm still hard body, I don't feel nobody. And I'm with some riding on my friendships. Solid, I get big deposits on my whips, exotic. Revving the engine, well, city dependent. I gotta finish it, I want opinions, she wanted things, yeah. She want a ring, some sort of arrangement, yeah. Something that's dangerous. I wanna change it.
What's goody?
I want it painted. She quick to say no cause she knows she
Gotta order my Starbucks. Too lazy to walk this hit me to the chat. Hey, chat, what up, man? What's going on, man? Des Français? Bon, je me parle d'anglais. That's all I know, though. Hold on. How? Hold on, I got this. J'ai trade le FOREX. Hold on, I got this. I will co-host today's stream from chat. All right, that works. Well, yo, Wixon still playing Apex? I know. This guy Wixon, he's hooked. He's hooked, chat. What can I say? It's been 1 day. Hasn't messaged anyone, you know, just playing Apex. He's on his grind out, but I get it. You know, game's addicting. NFP, baby. Yeah, NFP. Chat, what up, man? Good morning. Hold on. I gotta order my coffee. 20 to 30 minutes. That's a long time, man. You know, I can go to Tim Hortons and get a coffee for $3, or I can order on Uber Eats for $24. Might be Uber Eats. Kinda lazy to leave my room today, chat. How do I reorder? How does that work? Is there an easier way to reorder this? $24. What, Toronto? Yeah, yo, Toronto. Basically, $1 in Toronto is like $100 in Toronto. Unfortunately. Yeah. After delivery fees, and this is the closest one. This is the one that's like 20 minutes away, but delivery fees, all of that. Doesn't Starbucks have a reorder button though? Where's the reorder button? What happened to that button? It used to be so easy. Check US 30. I will check the charts in a second, chat. Give me 1 second. I got you guys. Don't worry. Today, I think it's only me today again, so you guys will get tired of me by the end of the session anyways, right? So we got time today. Did you get Don hooked on water again? Hey man, coffee's like crack. Alright, whatever. I'll just do this. Mike's low? Mike's not low. Mike's good, right? Mike should be good. Mike should be good, right? Mike chalked? What? No, Mike's good. Hello, hello, hello. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, hello, hello. No, Mike's good. Mike's good. Mike is fine. All right. Let's get into the charts. Let's get into some action. Let me just give me 1 second. Iced coffee, venti, 1 shot, 2 shots, 2 pumps, almond beverage. cool. All right. My guy said 2 pumps. Yeah, Margo says 2 pumps. It's not even that sweet. I'm getting a venti, right? So 2 pumps is like, it's like not even sweet at all. That's how I like it. I don't really like it sweet. This time, if it comes like drippy, $20. It is what it is. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, good morning, chat. What's going on? How many people got in here right now? 480. What's going on? 480 of you guys are early birds. 480 by 644. Interesting. We may hit 480 by 644. If the flow remains the same, technically by 7 we should be at 900, maybe 1,000. If we get to 1,000 before 7, then might be a very might be on pace for an all-time high, but comes down to the 7 a.m. candle. All right, so good morning, chat. Welcome back to a new stream. Today is NFP day, as you guys can see. NFP is going to be at 8:30 a.m. Eastern today. So in about 15 minutes, we'll have, not 15 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes. No, an hour and 45 minutes. Sorry, hour 45 minutes for NFP news. 8:30, you have, average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and unemployment change, or unemployment rate. That's at 8:30. Until then, you kind of just chilling. You have nothing in between, nothing after that. I think that's it for this week. I think next week you have something else. Not FOMC, you have CPI next week. Thursday you got PPI, and Friday next week you got retail sales. Yeah, so next week's a pretty big week as well. I think you do have sometimes you do have interest rates. There it is, FOMC. So you have FOMC on 27th, which is at the end of the month anyways, right? So all right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and start up this analysis real quick for you guys. All right, why not all-time high day? All right, cool. Dope. All right, so let's get into the charts. Let's go ahead and do GJ first actually today. So as for GJ here today, it's interesting. GJ, you had some a news folder yesterday. Not like a random news folder, just came out of nowhere at 10:45. It was about the yen, so kind of tough yesterday with that, but it was unexpected news, obviously. I think the prime minister the prime minister, oh damn, he pronounced dead. Oof. But yeah, like yesterday the prime minister collapsed during a speech. Former Japanese prime minister, collapsed during a speech, which kind of spiked GJ down yesterday at 10:45. So unexpected. But yeah, that's what happened. Yes, it's probably why you see that spike, that drive coming down on the yen yesterday. But overall, chat, I believe looking at the weekly, you have about 10 hours left, which means that you have a day left. The weekly is obviously still bearish. You didn't break the highs. And at this point, it looks like you may be driving down. I mean, the weekly doesn't really show you anything. It's kind of just back at where it started. But it depends on how we close today, which technically we are bullish today. But the thing about this bullish candle is Yeah, I guess you can say the candle closed bullish above the resistance here. Once this candle flips bullish, as long as it respects the lows, which I believe it is respecting the lows, this thing likely should drive up towards the next resistance, and the next resistance is going to be somewhere over here somewhere. So 165-ish levels, I'll say. As long as you respect these lows, this thing should flip bullish and drive up to fill the rest of the range at 165. So I'm obviously bullish today, and buys for me would probably be if, I mean, the forward count here is breaking 4 highs. That's great. That's obviously not good enough for buys though. I believe buys for me would be on a small time from here. So I'm interested in buys. Probably going to be above here though, above 163.255. I'll look for buys above there. Once you break above there, look for buys going up towards the next resistance, which is up here at 163.862. Or even above, even towards here to fill that range there. So that range going up there is going to be probably 71 pips going up. So it's not bad of a range. All you need is a closure above 163.255, and then above 164, you're going to have clean traffic as well, pushing price up towards next resistance, which is at 164.833 or 853 or 858. Range going up is going to be in that area 84 pips, so it's not bad. Together you have a combined range of 161 pips. Again, day target is ideally going to be, I guess you can say around the levels too. So yeah, I mean, buys would be great if we do end up pushing up. I think for NFP today, they are expecting, I should have checked this earlier, but they are expecting bad numbers, I believe. Unemployment rate, neutral. Actual less than forecast is good for currency. They're expecting neutral. Interesting. It may be a mixed folder today, chat. In terms for NFP with non-farm employment change and unemployment rate. I mean, let's see how news kind of plays out. But overall, from a technical perspective, GJ does look pretty bullish, and it'll be bullish obviously above 163.255. Once you close above there, we can look for buys going up. You have gold here in the other hand. Gold for the weekly is, you can say, pretty bearish, obviously. The weekly is driving down here. You have about a day left in this candle. I'm surprised because the weekly target got tapped by Monday and Tuesday. And then kind of Wednesday, Thursday, we kind of just chilled for a bit. But overall, I'm pretty bearish for the week, obviously. Daytime firm, I'm pretty bearish as well. You can probably say that, well done, you closed bullish yesterday. Yeah, you did close bullish yesterday. However, you closed bullish yesterday, respecting this resistance to the left-hand side here, right? So they gave the kind of starter play. So you can say that once price broke the lows there, you can start looking for sells coming down towards next support here. You did break the lows. But I believe now that if you were to re-break the lows at 1732, you can probably look to drive down towards like the 1725 mark today. You do have news again in about an hour and 30 minutes here, basically. So keep that in mind. But overall for a daily, I'm pretty bearish right now. But I'm only looking to look for sells if price would probably break below. Let's see, what do you have going on here? You have what's this right here? Yeah, you have this support at 1736 here. So if this is your support, this right here below is your next support, 1733 here. So that range going down is, yeah, it's a very small range going down there. It's very tough to trade this range here. It's 30 pips, which is not bad. It is clean traffic if price were to close below, but let's see. Four flips here, right? Four flips at 1737, 840. So that's what a 4 flip. Let's mark that up. Because right now what I'm looking at is I'm looking at here, these levels here. I'm trying to see if we can anticipate any positions within these ranges here. You close below there, I want to see if we can pop down towards these levels down here, right? Because this right here is a range on its own. This is a range on its own right here. So this is your own, or sorry, right here. This is a range on its own. This is the next range if you were to break below. You break below here, although that's not the cleanest traffic, you're breaking back into the range. This range overall should get filled. Let's go. Let's see. that's your support right there. And then you can say that this is your most recent resistance over here. And you can say you have more resistance up here. That's probably what I have on my screen today. 4447 is the third pit range going up. Obviously with the bias being bearish, say you want sells. So sells to me would be below these levels to the left-hand side here. So if I'm looking for sells today, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I guess sells below here, closures below for sells, and then overall buys above here for range 2 breakouts here. So that's what I'll have on my screen today. 500K? I don't know idea. Yeah, chat, that's what I got on my screen here today. So not bad. I mean, it's not the cleanest for gold right now, obviously, because you have NFP here. So gold may just range into NFP, or we may get a late, an early push at around 7:30. But I mean, let's see. Right now, these counts do show you volume though, because if you take a look at these counts here today, or this count here currently on alley candle, this count broke out the range here, so this indicates volume, right? These counts below, you know, came up, rejected, came back down to the range, so still within this range here. There was no volume, but this kind of where it closed here in 5 minutes, because in 5 minutes it can still flip bearish, but in 5 minutes if you close outside of the range, that indicates volume. It just doesn't really indicate direction yet, because you're in the range though, so you can't trade it there, but you will probably see some volume come in, so it's not bad. But yeah, that's what I got going on for gold. My spreadsheet, go to let me cast the spreadsheet. Go to community channel and then do this. Both links work. Journal is a spreadsheet and trades is my actual trades. When do you go in Vancouver? The 10th of August. What minute do you trade? 5:15. 15:30, 1 hour, 4 hour daily, weekly, monthly. Anything above the 5, or all above 5. Reset trades taken. Yes sir. Yes sir. Actually, I didn't even put the extra trade yesterday, so I gotta put it first and then delete it. There you go. Now I can delete it. Yeah. Sells below here would be great. It would be a range 1 fake out. It would be lovely. It would be a 4 flip again, right? Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens here. Buys will not be bad as well, but the thing about buys is above 1747 you have clean traffic, but obviously you have NFP today. It can later push price in any direction. Any direction here today. They're expecting bad numbers, and they're expecting good numbers because they're neutral, right? So mixed folder it is. Two minutes left. There won't be any bias here for me, guys, for the range here. If this is a range 2, maybe potentially, but probably not here in this situation. Probably waiting for 1744, maybe in 1747 for buys. Sorry, Ross. I think you know, us as traders, we just, you know, I just suck as a trader, man. Where's my coffee, chat? Yeah, Ross Mitchell. If he closed on break even, it was 0.2 pips. Would he change his record to an L? Well, it's your time to shine, baby. Go on the spreadsheet and find a time when that happened. And then you could correct me if I'm wrong. But it's your time to shine, baby. What up, Nav? I answered you, Nav. I said August 10th. What time did you use? All time frame stuff for the 5-minute time frame. Anything above the 5. August 10th, right? Yeah, that's what I said, right? Yeah, monthly time frame too. Like, you always want to take advantage of all time frames because different time frames tell you different stories, right? The weekly will tell you something different compared to the daily time frame, but you want to put both pieces together to create one story for yourself with price, right? For instance, like an example of it would be like today, let's go with GJ for example. The monthly time frame, obviously looking at the monthly, it looks pretty bullish, right? So since the monthly is pretty bullish, if you keep that in the back of your mind, you know, obviously you can't just take a buy because the monthly is bullish, because stops would be massive. You won't have logical stops. But let's say the monthly is bullish today, or this month, right? The weekly overall, because if you're anticipating the monthly to flip bullish, as long as it respects the lows, it would drive up towards next resistance at 174. The weekly, all that you need the weekly to do is you need the weekly to close above the range, and the range is going to be above here. So you need this week's candle to close above this week's range for the monthly to, in order for the monthly to drive up. Because if the weekly breaks the highs at 166, 167 here, that's the monthly highs as well, right? And then it'll flip bullish and it'll drive. The daily is bullish today. So if the daily is bullish today, you can anticipate the daily count today to continue up like this towards next resistance. And as it does that, it may take the weekly up with it as well to close the weekly off bullish for the monthly to start driving next week, if that were to be the case. And then obviously you go on a smaller time frame, you look for buys on a smaller time frame. Then after, looking for clean traffic, right? So these lines over here are the monthly and weekly time frames. You can say, oh yeah, I'm looking for buys above this resistance over here, going up towards this range here, and you catch a piece of it. So like all you do is take advantage of the higher time frame. You use it to your advantage to anticipate smaller time frame moves. That's what that is. Wait, why? Wait, what's happening on August 10th, Nav? What up, King Cans? Going on, check Discord. Where are you going? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? August 10th, 14:20. What flight you taking? Hold on. This sounds a little too suspicious. What you been doing? I'm going on that exact same day. You're going at 12, right? Okay, you're going at 12. Never mind. 12 a.m. Or sorry, 12 p.m. Sorry, 2 p.m. I'm going at 10 at night. Wait, how come you going there? Nav is in corp call? For real, Nav is an agent. Why don't I acting slow? It's one of those morning chats. I need coffee. Just woke up. Yeah, anyone in chat knows how to play piano here? Or morning vibes? Hold up. I'm trying to figure out something. Alrighty. If you go into spreadsheet, there's links. Oh, okay, no, they're just talking about that. Why trip over 2 bips? What chat? You want me to take it out? I mean, I popped 20 and I got 20 bucks out of it. What? I popped a 20 lot and I got 22 bucks out of it. Huh? Huh? Is that 0.2? Is it not? Alright. For your RR monsters, man. Oh, brother. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the record. I'm gonna go out and take out the win. You know why? Because some people in the chat are very pressed about a pip. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete it off the record. You know, chat? But it's alright. You know? Chat, you guys really pressed about 1 pip? Like, I get it, but why can't I change this? Badger, you might need to fix this. I like you don't have to fix it. Never mind, I fixed it. Yeah, chat. Are you guys really pressed about pip? Actually, no, I can't. I gotta do this instead. There you go. Chat. Are some of you guys really pressed about pip? Interesting. Interesting. All right. Here it is. 0. Break even. Does that make your life better? Can you trade in peace now? Hey, can you type in chat when and what trade taken? No, because it's on my screen already. It's already on my screen. When I'm in a trade, chat, trust me, I'm not gonna get in a trade and then tell you guys I'm in a trade like afterwards, right? When I get in a trade, this is what I say before the trades even play, before the buy stops even place. I'm like, all right, guys, we may have potential buy stops here after this candle closes. And then I'll go and update it. I'll be like, okay, well, chat, we may have a buy stop here once you get a bottom wick, right? And then I'll go, all right, chat, I got a buy stop here. These are my numbers. And then I'll go, all right, chat, these are my buy stops on Blue Bear Markets with my exact coordinates. And then I'll go, all right, chat, moving stops to break even here. And then I'll go, all right, chat, closing half my positions there. And then I'll go, all right, chat, I'm closing full of my positions there. And then it's a good day, you know? And then chat goes, well done, you close out 4 pips instead of 5 pips. Oh, brother. What do you think about Boston now? The side of resistance here. I want to see above 161.255 here. 161.255. You know, chat. I take that trade out, right? You know, we can just catch 1 pip and call that a trade, and then move on to the next trade. So it's an actual pip. I'm not gonna do that though. Don't worry. Imagine. I'm like, all right, look at the 5-minute chat. This 5 minutes gonna flip bearish here. So if we can just place a sell here, once it goes down a pip, we'll close and then we'll add to the spreadsheet after. How many using gold did you trade? I currently pop. Well, if stops are going to be under 30 pips, I currently use a 20 lot. If stops are bigger than 30 pips, obviously to my 1-2% risk per trade, I'm gonna have to go half risk. So I'm gonna have to go pop. I'm gonna have to go bring it down to a 10. And then if stops are like 50 pips, 60 pips, then I'll pop it down to like a 5 lot. So. Mic's not echoing. Yeah, so I'm gonna see my mic's echoing today. I think it's good, right? I don't think it's echoing or anything. Should be good. Missing some people say I know. Is max position size? Yeah, that's, I don't really pop more than 20 for the year. That's it. Why is Wix played in 24/7 Apex? You know, Wixon is he discovered games like yesterday, so it's let him be, you know. Up chat, there it is. That's your 1 pip closing full there. Yours is usually 2%. Yeah, usually 1 or 2% per trade. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, Dag King 420. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube removed this. Like, we used to have someone who come to the streams and dislike our streams. Like, literally have a bot with like 20 dislikes every stream. I think any type of record, sorry, not any type of record, any type of like or dislike on YouTube is good for you though. Even if the video is disliked. Fund trade your own? My own capital. Never was funded. All right. Yeah, engagement is engagement. Definitely. Well, account size is 20 lot, 1%. again, like me and Mark discussed this before too. When talking about risk, I'm not like like over on that account. Like I'm not risking like of that account overall. I'm just in general, like just overall in terms of investment funds for FX. Like it's over at 1% risk, or investment funds in general, right? I have a feeling. Look at Sean today. If you say Uncle Ted 3 times, he'll pop up. No comment on getting funded. No comment on getting funded. I suggest everyone to trade their own personal funds. But again, that's me, right? The reason why I suggest that is just because I feel like it's just long term better. But again, I don't want to get into that combo because people be like, well, you know, funded is great. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying funded is not great. I'm not saying funded is great. I'm just saying I would suggest my own personal account over a funded account. You have to, every month? No, depends. Like last month, the withdrawal hit pretty late, or the month before, the withdrawal hit pretty late, so I didn't take anything out last month. Even when I do take it out, I'm not really paying myself. Like I withdraw, it goes to my business bank. Like until I take some out from the business to my personal bank, that's when I pay myself. But everything I make just goes straight to the business bank. Yeah, all gets invested back into my business, right? So I don't really touch it. But you know, every month, whatever I need, you know, say I'm going to I need some funds. I gotta go somewhere for vacation, whatever. I just take out whatever funds I need and just boom. Honestly, just gotta. Just how it works for me. I just have a business account. You know, I have a personal account obviously too, and I just use my credit card really, and then every month the business account just pays back whatever's on the credit card, whatever I use, with no limit. How long will you going to do this? It's been around 2 years, right? So I don't know. I don't have any plans to quit or stop, at least just yet. Stop, but even for what? No, wait. Are you actually in a trade? I was just kidding. Well, when I'm in a trade, it's on my screen. If you actually got in a sell there, I mean, yeah, I just if anything, close fall here, brother. I wasn't actually we're not actually taking a sell here. Don't tell me you actually took a sell. Oh lord. I mean, you got lucky in this situation. Price actually came down. But you know. Did Raja teach you? I used to watch some of his streams back then, yeah. Like as for mentorship, I never really had I never really joined any mentorship. If anything, like the only course I ever bought was Q-Bank's course and maybe Beat the Market Maker Steve Morrow's course when I first started. But like, as for mentorship, I never really had like someone I actually paid, like, and because I bought Q-Bank's course, but I don't want to say mentorship because like I think mentorship is more of like them personally teaching you or them like, you know, like constantly messaging you, or right? But I never really had one of those. That's what I try to do now, though, for a lot of people. Like, I reply to every DM now that I get. You know, people have questions all the time about, you know, about whatever. I usually reply to all my DMs. I get a shit ton that day, but I try my best to reply to all of them. And you guys probably vouch for me, too. I usually reply to your DM. Unless you ask for money. If you're asking for money, I just kind of, I don't even block you. I just kind of leave it on red. But, like, just don't ask for money or don't ask for, you know, a signal. Dom, please. I'm in drawdown right now. Can you give me a signal? Like, I can't just make one on top of my head. Thoughts on Cube? He's a cool guy. I don't really follow a lot of traders though, chat. Like, I know traders, but I don't really, like, I have no page that follows traders. Even my personal page, I don't really follow any other traders. Just a distraction, you know? I don't want to be distracted. Too much drama. I don't want to see any of that. It's all love though, but I still stay connected if I can. Can you check my try on Discord? Yes, sir. What's your name? This is you, right? Yeah, it's you, right? Oli? Yeah, it's you. Is this support not a problem? Why have you chosen the area of 163.311 as the area that a candle has to close above? 311? Where? 255. Where do you see 311? 255. Above this resistance on the hourly time frame. Once it closes above there in the hourly candle, you're breaking back into this range, right? Or you have this range here. This range overall should get filled. So if you get a closure above the range, something like this would be ideal. You probably look to pop up towards the top of the range, which is at 164.013. Oh god, I didn't change your record. Yeah. 72, 15, 18, July 212. July 212. Super agreements. Look at that flip though, guys. Obviously, it wasn't a signal, or it wasn't really a trade out. I'm willing to take it, just an observation and looking at it. Like, obviously the 15 no bottom wick, it was, you anticipate, or sort of 5 no bottom wick, you anticipate a flip. Obviously, it was not 5 that came down, it was the next 5 that came down. But overall, I think that 15-minute wick flow got filled there after breaking 30-minute lows. Pretty cool. I'm seeing the weekend today. Your boy is seeing the weekend. Anyone going today in Toronto? I think Drake's gonna come out, to be honest. I highly do believe Drake's gonna come out today. Yeah, tickets were kind of it wasn't that bad, to be honest. Wasn't that bad. It was around like 700. But it's the weekend, you know. It's first show in like a while. Yeah. $1,700 for 2 seats. Damn. Yeah, tickets kind of went up. Toronto's a scam, chat. Like, you can literally fly to, like, you know, I don't know, some city in America with a flight, and it will be cheaper tickets. Toronto is just not expensive, man. Yeah. Toronto, I think average living cost in Toronto is like $5K a month. Rent, food, all that. Their cars probably a bit more. Insurance and all that, pretty high. It's about 30 million in my country. What time you send signals? Asian, New York, London. Asian from 7 till 10:30 p.m. New York 6:30 till 11 a.m. London 1:30 till 4 a.m. But I rarely trade London. If I do, I do it for usually a week, but usually next week I'm trying to rest up. It depends. It depends on the volume too. If I anticipate volume, I wake up for London. If not, then I just can't chill. Another 75 basis point hike end of the month. Yeah, at this rate they're gonna keep increasing rates. Combined with lower NFP numbers, that should drive gold down to tap into 720 once close 36 before pulling back. Yeah, if NFP comes out with low numbers today, yeah, but the thing is, like, NFP can come out with anything today. It can come out mixed, come out good, come out positive, come out negative, right? So I'd rather just wait for NFP to come out 8:30 and then take advantage of the volume after. So 8:30 you have NFP, wait for a 9 a.m. candle to close, and then 9:15, 9:30 is your positions today. Because then you just take advantage of the technical analysis that price gave you with the volume. All you're doing for NFP really, chat, is just taking advantage of the volume. That's all you're doing. News comes out, that's volume, right? You got, like, if you want to take a trade at 8:30, go ahead, feel free, but I'm not. Wait for 9 a.m. candle to close, the 4 candle to close, create a top wick, all that, and then take positions with whatever direction NFP kind of gave you, and the trend will usually continue for the rest of the day. Donna Marcos in a boxing match? I don't know. Marcos is like 5'8". I'm 5'11" or 5'10", so there's not much difference in height. Marcos actually a bit D's compared to me, so honestly I'll give it to Marcos. But if I start hitting the gym or give me a couple years, I'll be fine. I mean, as for weight, it's a different weight class too. Marcus is a bit taller sideways, you know, just a bit. So yeah, I think he would definitely take the boxing match, to be honest. Yeah, he's also in the army. It's all right. Analyze my chart. Yeah, send it. Okay, what's gold doing here? You have a 30-minute candle that's about to close there. That can't create a bottom wick for these candles here to the left. Interesting. You're breaking back into this range here. You break the highs here. There's a chance that this count may end up driving up to fill the wick. We got a bottom wick. Wow, if you spend 30 minutes here creating a bottom wick, buys aren't bad, chat, in this range. Because earlier on you didn't have a range 2 yet, right? But you can say now that you have support formed here, this could be a range 2. You break the highs, there's a high chance you can look to drive up to fill the rest of the range at 1744 here. How big are stops in the 1 hour candle here? $25 current candle. Previous candle is 58. Obviously you can't use previous candle. Yeah, 25 for 30. This 30-minute candle's unclosed bearish here. It's gonna be the break of the highs 1 hour flip at the same given time. As long as the 30-minute candle respects the support here, we should be good. If it closes below, then obviously we're kind of chalked in this situation. But yeah, this isn't bad, chat, because we're starting to form that support now, right? On the 1530. Well, give it 40 seconds here. You probably want to see a close bullish on this 15 here. It's not too bad though. Okay, 8 seconds. Let's see if we're closing bullish here. Never mind. Never mind. Close doji. Yeah. Never mind, chat. I wanted that 15 to close bullish there because that would have indicated a range, a support form, but it's kind of closing doji here. There's no really support form here just yet. Like, we're rejecting off the support, yeah, that's great, but you want a confirmation, and that confirmation is gonna be the closure at support, and it looks like you're not getting that here. So in this situation here, I can't really do much. Looks like we're gonna have to wait for the 1 hour candle close. If it flips and drives, it drives, but overall, you would have wanted that 1 hour count, 30 minute and 15 really close bullish share support. So. G at 30. Close right. Nothing happened on G yet. It's right at resistance. You can't do anything in this range here. But stay on watch, right? Pissed on off with that dumb 0.2 pip shit. Oh, I'm not pissed off. I'm just giving chat what they want. I'm sitting in front of my screen since 3 a.m. your time, but I couldn't find a single clean setup today. Normally, it's easy to find a good setup at pre-London and pre-London opening. You know, I wasn't gonna get a sub during every session. Sometimes London moves, Asian moves, and New York doesn't move. Sometimes London moves, or New York moves and London doesn't move. Sometimes New York and London moves and Asian doesn't move. Right? A session is not gonna move eventually. For one of these days, obviously. Not every day you have a clean setup every day, right? Damn, that's a nice quick fill. You broke the highs, right? For sure. So you probably would have been active if you guys had, if we would have been in, but we're not. If it drives, it drives, guys. If it drives up here, it just drives up. But I really wanted that 1530 close bullish at that support there. Pre New York action here. Next trade after NFP, maybe. If you don't get a trade by 8, then yeah, next trade after NFP for sure. What's right here? I've been right there. Last time I checked, London was in the same place. Doesn't move. Bruh. Ooh, my coffee's here. I got here 15 minutes ago. Ooh, I got here quick. Hold on. Don's chair Q&A. Do you get anxiety when Don's in a trade? Chat, do you guys get anxiety when Don's in a trade? Yeah, you guys get anxiety when I'm in a trade? Do you guys get anxiety overall when you're in a trade? Do you stop trading if you get a fixed amount of profit? No. It's irrelevant. Y'all act right. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday. Already? Damn, TT. You still TT. Thank you. TT hates Friday. It's only 7:30 here. Double double or triple triple? I regular. Can I share trivia link here? No, we gotta send it in a Discord server. Charts for stream section. Charts for stream section. That's where you send the chart. Rix and Marcos. They're all coming Monday, chat. I think they're both on vacation. I don't know where Rix is. He didn't tell me where he's going. I know Marcos is in Miami. He's at a bachelor party, so he's over there busy. Head on to Discord server. Link in the bio. Do you prefer stream by yourself or with the other two? Depends. Like yesterday, I was okay doing by myself. I don't prefer. It's just like I was whatever. But I don't know, today it's kind of boring. So chat's on one today, but when chat's on one today, I like to just have a co-host so they can just take over for a bit. You know. I want an iced coffee, but this is fun. Great. Gold ain't going nowhere. Lovely. I like your train style, Don. Patient and slow. Thank you. Yeah. Used to be quick and fast back in the day, but it's gone a little slower. But that's a good thing, right? Used to just enter off every 5-minute time frame. Your chart for a day, got you. Yeah, chat, send your charts. It's a good way to learn. Just remind me to check charts though. All right, brother. Nice chart. Buys above here. Key level to react. Sells closures below. Nice. Are these Ichimoku clouds? Now you on cloud 9. Fun fact. I used to trade Ichimoku clouds, chat. I used to trade Ichimoku clouds. And I'm not gonna lie, of all the indicators I've used ever in my life, that was probably the only indicator that made sense to me. But the only reason why the indicator made a lot of sense to me was because it was very close to it's like the closest thing you have to price action that's not price action, if that makes sense. In this situation, like you can see your support, your resistance, your ranges, and you kind of anticipate clean traffic without knowing what clean traffic was back then. So in this case, like if you were to break out the cloud here, which is these clouds above here, what do you have going up? Clean traffic going up towards here. So I'll wait for the clouds to break out, take buys above to go up towards here. Right? The only difference is in trading with the Ichimoku and price action is that you're not waiting for candle closures, you're just taking buys the moment it breaks out the clouds. Yeah, and then you have these crossovers in the middle over here, the TK crossover. I think you're missing a line here. I think there should be 2 lines there, but overall, yeah, these are clouds. Yeah, I don't know, it just kind of shows you the spawn resistance, honestly. All that is. Nice. Yeah, good chart. It looks like my chart. Yeah, nice levels, very clean, very organized. I like the support down here. I like that next support at 35. Those are pretty key levels there, and then another key level will be obviously above 44 and then to 47. I'll move this resistance up a bit, but I get why you have it here. It's the most medium average one. Makes sense. Yeah, it's clean. Hey guys, I wasn't allowed to chat yesterday. I'm not sure what happened. I think it was me timed out, but great. Yeah, because you're not the real Kerwin, brother. You got timed out because you're trying to impersonate something that you're not. Because if it was you would have told me on Instagram, because you told me to delete, or the real you told me to delete the fake one, and you're the fake one, I guess. You're the impersonator. So we had to time you out, brother. Oh, how are you still getting in the chat? Mods, come on. What's to ban him? It was from Kerwin's request. Oh, you're Kerwin? Oh, so go ahead and message me on Instagram. I'll give you 5 minutes. If I don't get a message from you in 5 minutes on Instagram, unfortunately, I will, you know, where is it? If I don't get a message here in 5 minutes, it's not you. From this account. Alright. You message me right now. Alrighty, alrighty. Beat the market maker strategy wasn't working for you because that strategy is complex. No, I said that was complex. Like, trust me, I've been through the worst. I've been ran through by strategies, chat. Trust me. It just wasn't. It just still to this day doesn't make sense to me. Not like it makes sense to me. I get like where they're coming from, but overall, in terms of everything, you know, like having a description for everything that you do, that strategy didn't have it for me. And no strategy has that for me except for this strategy. Because in this strategy, I can literally explain to you everything I do. Why is your support here? That's why. Why is your resistance here? This is why. Why aren't you entering here? This is why. No top wick. Why is there no? What does no top wick mean? This is what I know it means, right? I go on a different strategy. For instance, one of my old strategies. Yo, Don, why do you have a fib there? Oh, because it's a fib. How come? What does it mean? I don't know. It has a 61.8 retracement on it. What does that mean? I don't know. It's just a number. This is a rejection level. Okay, right? Same as a trend line. It's like you draw a trend line. It's like, why draw a trend line there? Right? And then you get questions like, well, can't the trend line be here? Can it be here? Can it be here? Right? Whereas support and resistance, it's like, why is your resistance here? Oh, because price never closes above the range before. Look left, it's clean trap to drive up. It's like you literally have an answer for everything you do with the strategy. And that's something that a lot of other strategies don't really offer me. And that's why once you see this strategy, you can't really unsee it. But at the end of the day, every strategy out there is the same concepts. It's just different definition, but same concept. Different variables, right? Again, like something I'll probably blow your mind off, chat, is if I were to do this. If I were to just do simply this. There's 1,000 things that's happening here. What's happening here, chat? Tell me. I need an answer from at least 10 of you guys, and I guarantee 10 of you guys will have a different answer. But it's the same shit, right? See how everyone has a different answer, but it's all the same concepts? Look, head and shoulders, 1. What's next? Fake out, 2. Head and shoulders, okay. 3, 4. Fake brick and retest, okay, cool. Fake out, cool. Mountains, cool. I mean, someone out there is probably gonna say this is some type of order block up here. Lower high, cool. Range 1, fake out, cool. Break a structure, cool. Mount Everest, cool. Reversal, right? Batman, head and shoulder. Yeah, so everyone's gonna give you a kind of a different answer, but I mean they're not wrong. Someone also say fibs. Did you know? You draw a fib from here to here. What does this give you? Where's the fib tool? Right here. 38.2, 50%. Where I go up, 61.8, right? Someone can say, yeah, support and resistance. Resistance up here, support down here, next resistance up here, next support's down here. That's just ranges formed. You break above this range, you're going up, right? This is a range you're in. You gotta wait for buys above here. You never close above, rejected, cool. Came down, broke down, came down towards here. All right, cool. You can't trade this range. I wait for a step of resistance form. Cool. Can't take sells there. It's the call on top. It takes sells below here, coming down. Boom. Right? Change the bias for a day. Cool. If you want to change the bias for a day, if the bias overall bullish for a day, you want to change the bias midway. Okay. Range 1, range 2, range 2 breakout down here. Right? Someone else can also say left shoulder, head, right shoulder, down. Right? Someone can say market structure, lower low, or yeah, lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Again, some type of order block up here, someone can say as well. At the end of the day, it's all the same concept. It's just the way you view it. Yeah, ranges. You can also do this too. I'll blow your mind up even more. You can also do this as well. Ooh, I drew this kind of off. These counts should be a bit to the right. I gotta redo this. Sorry, chat. Could say this as well. Could say this as well, and then boom. All right. Could say something like this as well, right? If these are candles here, same concepts. What's this over here, Don? Oh, that might have been some order block getting tapped, grabbing liquidity. Oh, Don, that could have been the right shoulder. Oh, Don, that could have been a fib retracement. You draw a fib, you take it from here to here, right? Drop from here to here. That gives you what? 61.8 retracement, rejected, came down, right? So someone might have got an entry there. They post on Instagram, cut up their lot size, be like, oh yeah, sniper entry. Their person could have got an entry down here, right? For sells below a closure. It would have been like, well, that was only 10 pips done. And the other person would have got an entry up here for some order block, would have been like, yep. You know, so it's different perspectives, but overall it's just the same concept. Overall. That's a nice nasty fake out. Yeah, ban him. He messaged me. Chat, just ban him. Ban the fake one. GJ's not moving here. Gold also not moving on as well. You have about 6 minutes left for the NY open here. Then it looks like the 1 hour count on gold's gonna close pretty weak bullish here. Doji in this situation, so not much you can do here. It would be great if you can close below this resistance here to the left hand side and respect that level. Next candle comes down, closes below these ranges here. You can take sells because you have a nice rejection here at this resistance. You can take sells coming down below 1739, coming down straight towards 1733. That wouldn't be too bad, but I think you're gonna need a nice closure below. So it looks like we're gonna probably most likely gonna have to wait for 9 a.m. here. I don't think we'll have any positions there. I'm one of his students. I guess so, chat. One of his students. It's an honor to be Raja's student. It's an honor. Raj Rajkar is his best student. I don't know, but I'll take it. Focus, kids. Class hasn't ended. Is it trolling you? I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, I don't want to start any shit up. So I'm just gonna keep it as what it is. You know, if he's saying I'm a student, okay, cool. I'm a student. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, it's no, whatever. I told you guys, you know, What's going on? We want to know the truth, man. I cleared up. Well, if you want to know the truth, maybe you should tune into the streams because I explain it every day of my life. Yeah. So here's the truth. The truth is, like I said it 1,000 times before. Yes, I've watched Raja's live streams in the past. I've learned from Raja. But as from a mentoring aspect, I was never in market fluidity. And that's okay to say because I was in market fluidity, right? But did I learn from Raja? Of course. I learned some things from Raja. Learned a lot of things from Ted. Cool. But does that mean I'm a student? I mean, if you think so, cool. I'll take it as what it is. If you don't, then no. You know, but I will say, only courses I ever bought were Qs, and QBanks, and Be the Market Maker. But that's about it, man. That's from my perspective. I'll see the same question again in about 2 days. You believe in multiverse theory? But the multiverse theory, like having a different universe out there that's similar to ours, is that what it is? Oh, see? Look at that. I just answered the question a minute later. You guys are funny. How old are you? 22 years old. Pretty much multi versions of the current life existing. Yeah. I think somewhere out there, there's a guy named Don Vo that's catching more pips than me right now. In a different universe. I really think so. Yeah, I believe there is a multi-universe, to be honest. Unfortunately,
I guess we'll never know.
Right? But I mean, before I die, one day, who knows? We might even get some scientific info on that. Third Don catches 0.3 pips. Oh yeah, I already caught 0.2 pips. There's not Don blowing accounts. Doctor Strange. You guys watch number 2 yet? Yeah, it's also another universe where Don has his driving license. I'll tell you one thing, guys. You guys aren't my students. We just family. How'd you find what works for you? Honestly, there's plenty of free information online out there. And you can probably take a piece from everyone. There's plenty of streamers nowadays. Plenty of people who do online free FOREX content. Just try to grab a piece from everyone. And then make it your own. That's what I did. What up, Ike? Car Guy's here, guys. My boy Ike. What up, Ike? Yeah, Ike's gonna replace Wixmine one day.
That's right. What's going on, Don? How you living?
I got my coffee. What are you drinking?
You know, I stick with the same old, just ice with a little bit of iced coffee with a little oat milk. You know, trying to stay off the sugar. You know.
Same here. I got some almond milk. Got a latte.
Nice, nice.
Latte.
Yeah, sometimes the lattes have too much milk for me. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just too much milk.
Tesla, dude. That's what you're known by now, Tesla, dude.
Shit, hold on. So what's good? You catch any? I was in that GJ trade also last night in signals when
yeah,
when the dude got we all got popped on that.
Yeah, it was like just unexpected news. Couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
It's funny because
nothing you can do.
GJ is just gonna retrace the. Looks like it's gonna retrace the move at this point. Daily didn't even break the lows yet too, so if it reflows bullish, there's a high chance to just continue up. But it's all good.
You never get like any type of way when you're winning or losing a trade. You're just like, all right, I won. Okay, I lost. Like.
Yeah, like I think the only time that this year that I was really like, wow, like I was really shocked ever was earlier June. Because where's June? June started off pretty rough for us, right? And that was the only month where we had like that rough start. We started off with I think like 4 losses the first basically 10 days. And we're like, wow, first 10 days, 4 losses. That's the most losses we've taken like each month alone, right? So yeah, it was pretty rough. And then I'm like, well, just gotta stick to the plan, man. Just gotta stick to the plan, stay true to the plan, you know, and do the same thing every day. Practice the same concepts, look for the same steps every day still. Because long term, you know, that playbook definitely comes into play. And then I think June ended up being our best month. We finished off pretty strong. Took like I think maybe 2 losses for the rest of the month, and that was about it.
Yeah.
Like that was the only time this year where, or in a while, where I felt like, wow, like I was kind of shocked, but I had to remember like do the same shit every day. You know, I even hit up Marcus about it. I'm like, wow, we had a pretty rough start, but you know, it's normal.
Finished off strong. So.
Yeah, like July's been whatever. Like it hasn't been that bad, but it's been kind of whatever start. So I mean, yeah. I mean, it's on the first week anyways, so.
Yeah, certainly. You like that with other things too in life? Like if a girl like breaks up with you, you're just like, okay. And like a girl goes out with you, like, cool. Like.
I mean, life goes on, man. Life's gotta go on, right?
Ice in the veins.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of different with other things. Like in trading, I don't know. For me, trading for me is completely different from other things in my life. But I try to apply the same concepts overall. It's just a rough patch, and just gotta move on. You know, things will be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to where you got in your life, fine. So why not continue? You know.
Exactly.
I got to 2022, fine.
You ever been to Ontario?
No, I live in Ontario.
Oh, right, in Toronto's in Ontario.
Yeah,
right?
I live in Ontario.
I'm in Montreal.
You been to Montreal?
Yeah. I went there like I think 2 years ago, and it was this crazy snowstorm over there.
Oh yeah,
like,
I remember that.
Ridiculous, like 3 feet, 4 feet of snow. My flight got canceled.
Damn, you're in the winter time. Yeah, you're going to summer.
I've never seen that much snow in my life.
If you go into summer, it's a bit chiller, a bit cooler.
Yeah, it was a fun spot. You know, I think that's when weed first came legal over there too. So I like went to the dispensary over there, and you know, I had fun checking it all out. But it was definitely a shitload of snow. So.
Yeah, I think I remember that snowstorm. It was pretty bad. It was like I think 40 inches of snow or something.
Yeah.
Dawn from the multiverse. Jeez. There it is, the first alt account. Tesla got a man? Yeah, facts. Tesla looks like Captain America, man.
Damn, bro, it must be the camera angle, because in real life,
Yeah, it's
I never
definitely
heard that one before. You know what I mean?
camera angle and the glasses.
The glasses. Yeah, it might be the glass. I'll just keep these on then. I don't mind. I normally look like Screech from Saved by the Bell, so I'll take it.
Screech.
Yeah, you know Saved by the Bell? I mean, it could be, I'm old as fuck, so it could be before your time.
I think I remember that show. Saved by the Bell. No, I didn't watch. I didn't know who you're talking about though. Yeah, I didn't watch it. If I remember.
Dustin, dude's name.
Damn. Yeah, you look nothing like that on camera.
Yeah, man. This iPad, I keep the resolution low. You know what I mean?
What do you think about GJ? Will it go up or will it go down? I don't think. I just see, and until I see the daily count flipping bullish at 163.541, there's nothing I can do here. So once you flip above those ranges, you'll be also closing above this range, and you can look for buys above 163.255 going up towards 164. The range going up is roughly 80 pips here. So if you can get a closure above, that'd be great. We can look for buys going up to fill the range. If not, we just sit on our hands and wait. So don't think, just see and do. See it first and then hop on a trend. Let the market come in first place, right? Let the market pick its direction, pick where it wants to go, pick where it wants to close, and then you just hop on a trend after. If market wants to reject, let the markets reject and take sales coming down. I will say though, if it does reject, closures below 162.744 wouldn't be too bad. Or below this area right here, below that 30-minute support here. You close below there, you have clean range to drive down. You're probably forming range 2 as well, because this is your range 1, right? So if you close below there, you gotta fill this range first, so that'll be range 2, and then the closures below here will give you that range 2 breakout coming down. But you need that closure. If YouTube mods and Discord mods had a cage fight, who would be the last one standing? Definitely MM. MM would never lose any fight, any argument. For sure. Where's MM though? Is he even here? Never go down first. Oh, he is here. Yeah, see, MM doesn't lose any argument, man. He's just that guy. You're in that guy chat. Yes, I think everyone knows that guy. The guy that doesn't want to lose any argument. He wins every single argument out there. That's MM. For sure, everyone has a friend like that. All right. What did this candle do on gold here? This 1 hour candle on gold here didn't do much here. You kind of just broke the 1 hour highs. This thing closed doji anyways, so doesn't really mean much. You're again still below this resistance here. You're showing some signs of rejections here, but you have no real rejection just yet. Yeah, the COMEX open in about 10 minutes, and you have NFP in about 20 minutes here. But by the looks of it, if you do reject here and you flip bearish, there's a high chance this candle will likely drive down towards this next support here to the left hand side. The 4 hour candle again starting to reject. They didn't break the 4 hour highs yet. 15 closed bearish. Yeah. We're probably gonna have to wait for NFP here. Unless NFP doesn't move, which I highly doubt it, but we may get a trade at 35, 835, 840, but there's a high chance we're gonna have to wait for a 9 AM candle here today. Unfortunately. So yeah, Vin changed his name. When you write closure, what does it mean exactly, please? It just means like, so I write closure, sells below here, buys above here, closures, just so people who come late to the streams could kind of keep up to what I'm looking for. But it's not exactly the position I'm entering, obviously. Like if you were to close above, I'll obviously discuss it. I'll be like, okay, I'm in this position now, chat, because of this, or I don't like this position because of this to the left or whatever, right? But and right now, yeah, I like a closure above 1744. You close above there, great. You can look up to buys above 1747. You close below here, below 39, you look for sells below, but you need a closure first, and then you need a next count to create a top wick and all that, and then you can take for sells coming down. But that's a long ways from where we're at right now, man. There's nothing you do here. Gold is flying. Gold is flying. Chat, just be patient. Obviously, if this is your entry, then obviously, cool. Congrats. Nice entry. Wait, Ike, are you Italian?
No, not Italian. But I grew up in a pretty Italian neighborhood, so my grandparents are like from Hungary and Austria. So I guess like Eastern European, I guess. But you know, everybody from Brooklyn's Italian, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with a lot of Italians in my high school.
Do you ever is Forex like your first like attempt at like a different money making kind of like, I don't want to say a get rich quick scheme because that's totally the wrong you know, outlook to have in Forex and everything. It's a long-term you know, learning process, but like lots of people I think get into it because they're just looking to try to make some money, you know what I mean? Like they're not really, it takes a level of maturity, and after practicing and blowing accounts till you realize like, okay, I'm not going to be making $3 grand a day on my first day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it wasn't my first attempt. I think my first attempts were kind of, I want to say attempt because it really kind of worked for me. Reselling, the whole reselling clothes, shoes, you know, kicks and stuff like that. That was kind of my side hobby growing up. Still today, like sometimes I would still do some stuff like that, but rarely. And then I attempted at what's it called, drop shipping, Shopify in like 2017 to 2018, but I wasn't as locked in as I was ever as I am in Forex. So yeah, Forex was the most I've been locked into a different I guess entrepreneur event.
Yeah. Do your like family members think you're like hit you up for money and shit? They're like, oh yeah, Dombo, you know, he's famous, he's streaming, he's got that money, and they come hit you with like weird ideas like, oh, I want to make a frozen banana shop, like, can you invest with me? And
nah, not really, to be honest. No, don't really don't really come at me with that. No, like they know like what I do, they know like I'm on YouTube, but they don't know exactly what I do because it's kind of hard for them to understand it. Like the concept of trading itself. So like honestly, like what they think of it is they just think I'm in stocks because they don't know what Forex is, right? So it's like, oh yeah, you just guys trading stocks. That's about it. Frozen banana shop though. You mean a Vietnamese pho shop?
You need that.
How much you made drop shipping? $- Actually, no, it was free. I put no money into it. I didn't make anything off of it because my website was never went through. I never went through my whole website. I think back then, what was hot was mugs. Tried to get into mugs and all that, but didn't work out. It's very hard to grow a Shopify store because you need a lot of social media for it. Yeah, I'm not the greatest with social media. Kind of funny to say now, but I didn't know how to build a brand that way, to be honest. It's kind of hard. Buys? No, there's no buys from here yet. So we can get a closure above. I'm also waiting for NFP here. You have 15 minutes left for NFP. NFP can literally spike price down. You can do anything. They are expecting for NFP here today, chat. Mixed numbers, I believe. Yeah, bad numbers for $1. for average hourly earnings, and then mixed numbers for or neutral numbers for non-farm employment change. Wait, no, sorry, non-farm employment change, they're expecting bad numbers, and then unemployment rate, they're expecting mixed neutral numbers. So basically mixed folders probably. I don't want to be in the mix here for the NFP, so I'm just gonna stay out until probably 9 a.m. I'll watch NFP though. I'll watch people have fun with it, buy some sell stops, but I'm overall not gonna be taking any buys and sell stops for NFP. In case you guys are here for that, I'll be taking advantage of the volume afterwards. So 9:15 will be your entries. Maybe 8:35 if you get something decent. If you don't really move for NFP, but probably gonna be 9 a.m. 80% sure. You won't get a trade till then. Honestly, dropship is still not dead, chat. It's still around. See, I'll make it work for you somehow, some way. It's still around though. Less saturated, yeah, but things always get saturated, and you just gotta find a way to be on top. But look, Don, how many of the dropshipping guys are really making money? Huh? What does that mean? What cam do you use? Sony A7 III. Yeah, I need a cam command for. I'll do a cam command. Here. We'll just do one of these. How's your day been though? Wait, Ike, you start work at 9? I guess?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Starting work at 9. So. It's in the, I'm in the, market too. So I'm looking at charts kind of throughout the day, but in a very different way. Elgato Stream Deck. What else do I have? That's about it. What else did I put here, chat? That's it, right? Mic, mixer, cam, headphones. It's Monroe called again. 246K, I think. Face cream. There it is. BenQ XL to 2546K. Goal flipped. Yep. Never closed above, right? Rejection. Lovely. If you have comics open here too,
That's comics open right there. That 5 minute beforehand, the 15 candle closed bearish. Next candle, comics 820 came down, right? Great. So yeah, looks like the 1 hour candle looks like it's gonna continue down for the rest of the wick here now. Coming down towards 739 here, but you do have news here, so just be a bit cautious. From 820, especially the comics to news, it may be a bit choppy here. Price action does tell you that it's gonna drop down here to fill the wick here, but obviously I'm not gonna enter because you do have news. But I wouldn't be surprised if it drives down here. Let's see what news does though in 8 minutes here. Yep. That's why I said buys above here, closures. No closures, no positions, right? There's the wick fill. Nice. How many pips is that wick fill there? That was around 12 pips. 17. Not bad. Over at TP. Yep. Those are all your water bottle grabs right there. Water bottle grab. Water bottle grab. Flip bearish, right? Clean traffic to the left hand side to drive down towards 739 here. And then if the 830 candle ends up closing below as well, there's a higher chance 30 candle will likely fill the rest of the range coming down towards 33. But you're gonna need a closure first, and you need a top wick. So if we this might be a rare case scenario here, but if we can get a closure below here for news NFP like this 830, and let's say news doesn't move, news end up creating a top wick, comes down, perfect. We'll have sell stops if you get a nice top wick, but you need to close below, and it's a very slim chance that price will even give us a position with 830. I highly doubt it will. Did you go up? I mean, yeah. I mean, overall bullish right there. Look at the daily candle. Daily candle didn't break the lows today. Flip bullish. There's a high chance the thing will likely drive up now towards like 164.225. All you need is a flip and a break of this range here to the left hand side, and then you should be good for positions. Should be goody. The safer buys will obviously be above 164, but buys above here are not bad too. 163. But the safer, more conservative buys will definitely be above 164 on a dot. Why is Ike driving a car? He's gonna work, man. He's gotta drive, and it's Desi.
Right, got bills to pay.
Oh, there's that wick fill. Yeah, there's two issues with the sells there though for that wick fill. The reason why I didn't take it, obviously you have news 1 and 2 stops are way too wild, man. Like the TP was only 17 pips there. But stops have been, I mean, he's a smart time for stop, but still, even the 5 minute high was all the way up here, right? So I wouldn't have taken that away, but it's great. It's great to kind of see it play out. Price action. NFP here, guys. Get ready. 4 minutes or 6 minutes. Who's scared, chat? yeah. Are you gonna sell? No, we're not in no sells, not in no positions here. But we're gonna wait for news to play out here first. When I'm in a sell or when I'm in a position, you'll see me in a position. Don't worry. Just don't complain about 1 pip again. Earlier today, someone was complaining to us about 1 pip.
Oh, dude, I had you in my ear then. You know, before I joined the Zoom, when I'm feeding my daughter and all that, I just have you in, you know, on YouTube in my ear. So I heard that. I was like, damn, people are looking for looking to start something today, I guess.
That's all right. I'll just, I just change it up and, you know, make the life easier, I guess, and we'll just move on.
Wasn't it like not even 1 pip? It was like 0.2 pip.
Yeah, but yesterday,
it would just be the commission.
Yeah, yesterday I kind of, for some reason, calculated for 1 pip. For some reason, for a second, it was like 20. I'm like, okay, that's 1 pip, right? But that was $200. That's 1 pip. Do you get nervous when taking trades? No. You know why you don't get nervous while taking trades? Because you've already done your sample sizing. You've already done your homework. Once you have a playbook, it's over. Once you have made your own playbook, which I believe not 85% of you guys don't have, right? But once you do have that for yourself, you'll be a bit more organized in trading. Trust me. Just create one for yourself. Everyone's playbook is different. Everyone has a different plan. But this is my playbook, guys. Free. Download controlfacts.com. These are auditors that we take. Auditors we've been taking that correlates with the spreadsheet. So these pictures here are all from the playbook. So yeah, so you know, take advantage of that, make use of it, add to your own, adjust, take out some things that you guys don't like. But once you have that playbook down, that's pretty straightforward. You spent all that time sample sizing, back testing, forward testing, and now it's just time to execute. And you only get nervous too if you don't know what you're doing, right? When you win random trades that you never really take again ever. That's why I'm saying, like, when you first start trading, a lot of your trades are random because you don't really have a plan. You're just taking whatever. You make profit here and there. You can't repeat the same process again. In terms of that, in terms of setup, right? You can also repeat the same money process again. You can make the same $100 again, but how'd you get that $100 is the main question. Or how'd you make that 1,000? What position did you take? Can you repeat that same position, right? Can you wait for the same top wick? Can you wait for the same bottom wick? Can you wait for the same closure? Good morning, squad. I'm Jay Good Trey. What up? Since I'm watching you, yes, there was the first time I felt some worry in your face when you were in a trade. Worry in my face? What? Worry in my face? No. The moment I'm in a trade chat, it's like, there's not much I can do. It's like the trade hits stop loss or we manage risk. That's it. Or TP. But once you make that decision, you have everything planned. Okay, you have news here, guys. Let me just stop talking. News here. Let's see. Oh, nice slippage. People definitely got slipped there, right, chat? If you guys have sell stops, but I'm just watching news here. This is good though. If we're breaking down, great. Get closures below at 9. Perfect. Perfecto. Where's the TYG members though? Told you, gang. Where you guys at? I told you it was gonna sell down. I told you. TYG. Why am I on GJ? What happened to gold? There it is. Yeah, so this is good though. This would be great because sells below here now would be lovely. Below 1733, great sells. Because now with the data bias, again, data bias is bearish for me today. It was never bullish for me, right? Even though we were bullish yesterday, you closed bullish yesterday. It's the fact that you closed bullish, respecting this high here. So if we are continuing down here, which is high chance we may, you could probably take sells once you break below 1733, coming straight down towards next support. I believe it's 1728 from where I checked earlier. Yeah, so below here, you do have clean traffic going down, straight down towards 17, 24, 22-ish levels. So that's your next range here on gold. Closures below there would be perfect for 9 a.m. Look at a 4-hour candle as well. You can take advantage of it. Good numbers? Yeah. Nice. Yep. Price in this case, just match up with technicals perfectly off the daily time from today. Just perfect. Have you ever noticed after 30-minute count closes the NFP? I mean, it could retrace back, yeah, for sure. But if it does, it does, right? If it does, it does, and we'll be back in the range, and we'll just look to adapt to the markets. But until we actually close, you can still close bearish here the next 30-minute candle. We'll just if it closes below, we'll take sells. If it doesn't, we just won't take sells. Yeah, in some cases, like I've seen situations where price does retrace back. I also seen situations where price just continues to drive. Like since the day bias today is heavily bearish, I believe we're going to continue to drive today. But again, I could be completely wrong. It comes down to how the 4-hour candle closes. Who bought? I don't think anyone bought. It's great too. The this right here, the pre-Comex right here at 8:15 here, right? Pre-Comex opened up. Closed bearish on a 5 for 8:20. 8:20 Comex came down, and then NFP just continued down as well. That was great. And yeah, see how we respected this resistance as well. We discussed this earlier today too, how this resistance was being respected. So all we need now is a closure, and we can catch the potential wick fill. Get 2 ranges. You can get activated. Probably got slipped or something, probably. Look at this candle. If it closes doji, chat. If it closed doji here, nothing happened because look, we're in the range still, right? Didn't break out. It may look complicated right now. Just keep it simple, man. We're still in the range here. Nothing happened. How many of you guys were able to catch positions there? You didn't trade, right?
No. Yeah. I don't like to, when I first started Forex, I would have more of a gambler mentality.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh yeah, it's looking like, you know what? Let me do maybe a half position, or let me try to do something, and I'd always get fucked every time. Like even if it would go my way, it would all of a sudden just switch. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, and then you get to a point where it's like, I'm not sure, like you say, I'm not trying to predict where the market's gonna go. I'm just gonna follow it, So I try not to get involved when there's news going.
Yeah, I try to stay out the mix too. The last time I traded news ever was, I think, 2019. Like unless it's like unexpected news, which I can't control, yeah. But we're already in whatever. But aside from like planned events like these NFPs and stuff, I haven't been trading this since 2019 or 2020. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah. That's for me. It's more so of a gamble for me. Like I don't really want to gamble too. But that's my perspective, right? I don't want to throw chat off. Chat's gonna be like, "What do you mean it's a gamble? It's probability." Like, yeah.
Well, even probability, you want to take the highest probability trade. You want it to be 75, 80%, 65%, but you don't want to do a 55, 45, or even 60, 40. It's just, wait for the next position. It's not like, unless you have a bill due in like an hour and you got to make that money right now. It's like, wait for something that looks a little bit better, even if you miss out,
Don't sell down for less. Never sell down for less.
Yeah. So that mentality definitely helps cut down on over trading and those impulse trades where you're like, oh, I know it's going to go down, and you click it. It does go down for a half a second, then flips around,
Yeah.
And then you're in drawdown. Yeah. So. Do you gamble at all, like on like sports betting or anything like that, or
no,
just, like,
no, haven't been to casino in a while. Actually, no, in Puticana, yeah, but it's been a while. Well, it's been a good month, so I go every once in a while, but not so much anymore.
And I know you watch hockey, but American football too, or no?
No, I just watch basketball, NBA and NHL.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Just calculated gambling, yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, like maybe 10, 15 years ago, I was, for the bookie. So every week I'd go around, meet all my friends who all lost. Everyone loses in it. And every week I'd go meet this bookie, give him like $4 or $5 grand between all my friends, and he'd give me a little cut. And after a while, I'm like, I'm always picking up money. Like, why am I even dealing with the bookie?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just cut the bookie out, and it's like you can get these sites where it automatically does the odds. And for a good 6-7 years, I became like, this is all, of course, for chat. It's not to legally incriminate myself or anything. But for a good 6-7 years, I was like a bookie because of that. And it was, I'll tell you, everyone loses in gambling, except for the bookie. So definitely learned a lot.
It's like the market maker.
It's like the market maker. Market maker don't lose. Even if he's down one day, he's coming back to get that money.
Yep. The household wins. FBI open up. Yeah. Yeah, Chad, if you guys made money with stuff off there, congrats. That was a good position for you. It's your plan, right? It's your trade. Like I'm saying, from your perspective, yeah, if it's your plan trade, it's a win. It's a W for you. It's a W from your plan to you making money. It's a W. But it's only if it wasn't your plan, and it was never your plan, and you just took positions just because, right? That's when it becomes a problem, because you're never gonna repeat the same process again. It was never your plan in the first place. But if it was your plan, yeah, good positions. Like for me, it wasn't my plan, right? And since it wasn't my plan, I can't even say I missed the move, because I wouldn't have been in anywhere. I wouldn't have been even if this were to happen again tomorrow, I wouldn't be in with news like that. But it's great though, because now see all that volume price gave you. The only thing that'll suck here is if you close doji on a 1 hour candle. That's the only thing that'll suck. But other than that, I mean, the 1 hour candle here closes bearish where it is right now in 19 minutes. This next 1 hour candle will likely come down to fill the wick and continue down towards 1822 and so forth. So it comes down to how we close here today. Could be a range day, could be a decent day today, but it comes down to the markets, right? You can live in a car. You can live. Yo, don't you have a bed in that car? You have a bed in there, right?
They sell that thing where, because all the seats fall down, yeah, and it's like a mattress that fits exactly on the back, and the shades that cover up the roof and the windows, so it's totally blacked out. So they do sell that, but so far I can still pay my mortgage. So I haven't had to do that yet, but we'll see. I did order the roof shades. I didn't put them in yet, but you know, some days when it's really sunny, you start cooking in here, yeah. Anyway, I just got to the office. I'm gonna be on, but without Cam. But I'll have you in my ear.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
All right, man.
Let's have a good trading day.
Weekend. Yep, you too. Later.
Have a good weekend. The sunroof doesn't close? Yeah, but I think Teslas have that tinted sunroof, so sun hardly gets in. Peace out, Elon. I watched a risk management video on how you keep losses small. It was very informative. Yeah, the thing about that video chat is it's a bit outdated, you know. Not outdated in terms of my strategy, because we don't really manage risk the same way anymore. If you guys go on Control FX, like this. Wait, where's the video? It's a bit outdated. I will tell you that. Like, yes, managing risk this way could still work out. I mean, obviously for some people it still works out, but the thing with doing this, the way I used to do manage risk, was a lot of losses came. Like a lot of losses of 4 pips, 5 pips, 6 pips. It adds up, right? Obviously, like if you guys check our 2021 stats, right, from our spreadsheet compared to this year, it's just completely different. So this is the 2021 stats. 82 wins, 55 losses. 55 losses, chat. 55 losses. I mean, we still came out positive that year, right? But a lot of the losses were just small losses. 3, 10, 5, 9, 10, you know, like small, like 10 pips, like 20 pips, 15. And it adds up. And the thing of trading this way was those losses kind of really mess you up. And what I call them now is more so of impulse managing risk, because if I don't enter impulsively anymore, because this is when I used to be impulsive. 2021, this is when we took a lot of impulse positions, manage risk impulsively, and we'll manage risk impulsively. But like this time around, like go fast forward to 2022, like if we're not entering impulsively, why would we want to manage risk impulsively? It doesn't make any sense. If we're waiting for accounts to close to take positions, why would you just get out the position if price were to just flip on a 5-minute time frame, right? It doesn't make sense at all. Like obviously the small time frame leads to a higher time frame, I get that, but overall the new way of managers now is just we wait for the candle to close. So for instance, if we were to take a sell, let's say this candle here were to close bearish here, right? Cool, you close bearish below the range here. What's likely going to happen here? There's a high chance the next candle will likely drive down to fill the wick and fill the rest of the range going down. So if we were to take a sell on the next candle coming down to fill the wick, and let's say that candle doesn't drive down, it just hovers here and it comes up here, and our original stop loss is above the previous kind of high. I know it's kind of high, but let's just imagine that this high right now is like 10 pips, right? And let's say the next candle comes up and it closes something like this. If it closes bullish like this, it's still respecting the resistance. Therefore, we're still in the zone, and the next candle can literally just still come down to fill the rest of the range. But if that next candle, that bullish candle, were to close like somewhat above the range, so like this, then yeah, you can say, okay, now I'm gonna come last short, because now there's a high chance, since we're closing back above this range, we're breaking above this resistance, that this candle will likely drive up to fill the next range, right? So in that case, I'll manage risk. But if we were to close bullish, respecting it, there's still a high chance we can look to drive down still, right? Because let's say this were to happen. Let's say we weren't to be in a position yet, but this candle right here were to close bearish. The next candle comes up, closes bullish like this. What would we be looking for? A starter play, right? For the breakout lows here, because there's a high chance price will likely drive down. So in that case, I'll think, okay, well, trade's still valid here. Price isn't breaking highs. You can still look to drive down. So in that scenario there, I'll manage risk, or I wouldn't manage risk. But yeah, that's the difference we made in 2021 versus 2022. That's kind of what we adapted on. And I mean, look at the difference. Huge difference already, right? Off the rip. Last year, 85 or sorry, 82.55, 32 break evens this year, 72.15. So win rate went from like I think 60 to like an 80, or 56 to an 80, 82, 83. Right. Look at that pip difference too, right? Also, I think this year was a bit more volatile as well, but same concept for the most part. Like we stopped taking a lot of it. We stopped taking impulse entries, I think, starting May, June, and that's when, or April, and that's when things kind of picked up for us last year. A lot less losses, bigger losses, but a lot less. So it kind of evens out. But yeah, that video is kind of out there. I gotta make a new video on this for sure. Maybe I'll make it. I made a ton of videos on, I think, Wednesday. I'll show you guys real quick here. Hope that ain't my videos. Yeah, so I made a shit ton of videos for you guys. These videos over here. So a lot of videos to release now the next coming weeks for you guys. Just gotta edit and make thumbnails, but cool. The thing about last year was a lot of my positions last year were during Asian session for runners. This is good, guys. 11 minutes left for a position. Not bad. Look at the way the forward count's gonna close. I'll be fine if the forward candle here. So look at the 4 hour time frame. You have this resistance up here, which is irrelevant right now, but you have a support down here and next support down here. These are your 3 major levels here on price, right? So what you want to happen for gold is you want gold to either close doji in the forward candle, or you want it to break out of the range. Because if it closes here, there's not a lot of range for price to drop down because it's closing right at the support. You want to kind of exit out of this range or close doji, because if it closes doji, you can say, well, this candle didn't do anything. You can kind of cross it out and pay attention to the previous candle or the current kind of high. If it respects this high, the next candle likely should drop down for the rest of the range. Or obviously, if you break out of the range, pretty straightforward, you should look to continue down further towards the next range. And also, if the 1 hour or the 4 hour candle were to close doji, it will close right here. Right. Let me just make this a yellow line for you guys. So it will close right here. As it closes right there on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, what will happen? The 1 hour, different story. It will close like this below that range, leaving a wick fill. And then you can take sells coming down to fill the wick for the 4 hour candle as well. So those are your scenarios here for gold the next 11 minutes here, and that's what I'm going to be waiting for. As for GJ, the 4 hour candle closes in about 9 minutes here, and it looks like we're gonna close bullish. Ideally, you want it to close bullish above this resistance here to the left at 163. I'll say even higher, 163.323. You want the 4 candle to close above there for us to drive up, because if you close above there, you can fill this range here going up, which is gonna be around 80 pips, I believe, in that area. 65 pips. Or you want it to close above here, but the chances of us closing above here in the next 10 minutes is very unlikely. Chances are slim. But here wouldn't be too bad. We're probably like a good solid 20 pips away from that. Will you enter buys for price to retrace? No, I don't. I'm just I'll draw you what I'm looking for, and this is all I'm looking for. I'm gonna look for sells in the 1 hour candle. If you close below here, or sorry, below here, coming down towards here. So this would be my chart markup. I want this candle to close like this, and then next candle comes up, creates a top wick, tapping that resistance, comes down, fills the, if it comes down, fills bearish, I'll have a sell stop there. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is you close below here, and then next candle comes up, creates a top wick, perfect, fills bearish, we'll take sell stops. Option number 2. Option number 3 is you close outside this range here, and then you form the starter play. So next count comes up, closes bullish. Next count comes down, breaks the lows. We'll have sell stops. Anything that I didn't draw here, I'm not taking. Only those 3 drawings, right? You just gotta wait. You just gotta be patient. That's it. That's what we do every day. Whatever I draw is what I'm looking for. Because whatever I drew is from the playbook. Those setups in this situation. Pretty simple, guys. Pretty simple. Yeah, even below here would be great too. The reason why I'm not too concerned about this is because even if you were to close below here within this box, you're still breaking back into this range here, and therefore the range will get filled. The only issue is the top wick. Like, how steep is the top wick is the question here for the 4-hour candle. We're gonna get the playbook, controlfx.com, free download, no charge. Just sign up and, you know, free download, and you can download a copy, free PDF. Do you have more news for the rest of the day? I think that's it, right? I think that's all you have. So news is sell down, has marinated into the markets, and now you just take advantage. Yes, close right there. Starting out playbook. Yeah, it's great to start the playbook, but make sure you also just apply your concepts as well to it. You know, make it your own, kind of add the things you want and take out the things you don't want. The things that doesn't work out for you as much. Let's say the starter play doesn't work out, take out the starter play, add something else. Add stuff that works for you. Just give it a name to make it simple for yourself. Yeah, this is what you don't want. This count closes bullish on the 1. Thing is, the 4 count closes bullish here. It'll close bullish above this range here. And then you can say, well, now we're breaking back to this range. And this wick could potentially get filled. How's Blueberry? Pretty good. Can't complain, to be honest. The only thing that I missed about TD is the fact that when you get slipped in certain situations, sometimes you can kind of talk to them about it, and they would usually if you get slipped badly. I'm not talking about a pip or 2. I'm talking about, you know, a 4 3rd pip slippage. You can discuss the TD, and you know, they may help you out with that. But Blueberry Markets just says nope. You got slipped, my friend. Can't do anything about it. Overall, no. Both great brokers. Each broker has their plus. All the H2O has been grabbed in every direction. Yes. Four minutes, guys. This 5 minute though, the last 5 minute of the 4-hour candle, close bullish, respecting this resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if this candle closes bearish, which will make the 1 hour close bearish here. That'd be great for the 1 hour. Because this 5 is still being respected here. Even though it's bullish, it's respecting that resistance there. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing starts to flip bearish. Maybe close like bearish, coming down towards like these levels down here. And as it does that, the 4 hour will close Sean bearish below, and the 1 hour also closed bearish below, which will give us positions at 9 a.m. here. Look at that 5-minute rejection there, right? So it can just hold bearish in 3 minutes here. What about GJ? Again, GJ buys are not bad if you close above here in about 3 minutes here, above this range here, because then you can look to fill up the range, which is 61 pips. Because look at the daily candle. Daily candle didn't break the lows, respected the lows, came down, tapped that support, flipping bullish again. So if it flips bullish, look left, you have clean traffic on a daily time frame until the next data resistance. Just block this out, chat, and think of this as a 30-minute time frame, right? What happened here? Where did price close yesterday? Above the resistance. Where's your next resistance? Up here. Where's your support? Down here. Price closed above on 30-minute time frame. You take a buy here, stop loss, price count low, TP up here, or TP wherever. Same concept for the daily time frame. Take advantage of that. Yeah, this thing is not gonna hold, eh? Taking any trades today yet? No trades yet. It's on the bottom left of my screen. If I'm in a trade, you'll see it on the bottom left, or you'll see it on my screen. You can also check the spreadsheet too. Go on the spreadsheet and you can see what trades we take today. No trades so far. What's the second breakdown? I gotta delete that. Oops. Second breakdown. Yeah, I will say it's gonna be a bit more tough if this candle were to close doji on a 1 hour. I guess I can say it's just respecting these levels to the left here in this bubble. One minute to choose a direction. No worries, Dylan, I got you. How to get the template? Express Point Journal. Nice. Close bearish. Yes, go. Close bearish. Close bearish. Because look left. If you get stop loss, first kind of highs are a bit wide. I think it's a 70 pip stop loss. You probably don't want a 7 pip stop loss. Probably want something smaller. So look left here. What's your most recent resistance here? You have one here. Probably want steeper though. You're looking at here probably, or here for top wicks. Once the next candle here comes up, creates a top wick, tapping 1742, I'll have a sell something flip coming down for a wick fill like this. It is tapping most recent. There is a decent stop as well. How big are previous third stops actually in this case? 41 pips. This isn't bad, chat. We may have a sell stop here instead actually on the break of his lows here and use previous count 30. Ooh, I didn't have time to enter the chat. Oof. Yeah, no, I didn't have time to enter here. I was gonna place them just now, but obviously price flipped, so we might have to wait for a steeper wick. Never mind, take that back. I don't think anyone had time to enter there as well. The moment I said it, just flipped, so gonna have to wait for okay, there we go. Yeah, so gonna have to probably wait for the low to be created here, and we have to put celsius on breakout lows because I literally did not have time to enter that. I just said it, and obviously as I said it, we didn't have time. Let's see, can we? Yeah, there we go. So now we can probably have sell stops 737.953, 737.953, 953. Stops are gonna be the previous 30 candle, so it's gonna be probably a nice 48 pip stop. So we're gonna have to go half risk. So probably a 10, and then 17 will be right here on the break of the lows. So 17.37.912 is a sell stop. Yeah. There it is. So 17 on the breakout lows, and then stop loss is pure 30-minute candle high, and TP is gonna be down at 17. I believe it's 17.22 for 1 hour resistance next. Where's my resistance? Yeah. Running targets are up down here at 17.24. That's your next resistance here. But yeah, we got sell stops here, guys. If you break 30-minute highs, we can still have or sorry, if we do flip here, we might have a smaller stop too, because if we flip before breaking 30 highs, you can have a current high. So it might be even smaller than the breaking the 30-minute highs. But it comes down to how it flips, right? But sell stops here, chat. 17.37.912. TP is going to be 17.24. Stop loss is going to be the current high. First kind of high for now, but 724, 822. Perfect. Yeah, my sell stop on Blueberry, for those are asking, is 1737.78 on Blueberry markets. So just adjust that to your broker. Alrighty. Partials. I believe what I'm gonna do here is move stops to break even here at 1736, and let the trade run until 1733 before I take partials in this situation if we get activated. So because this is your next support, right? If this is your next minor support, overall we should continue down. Well, if that's your next support, that's where you want to take advantage of, and then the next support after that is 1733, and that's a more major support level, and at that point you want to be risk free by then. Yeah, if we flip here, you might have a smaller stop by probably 9 pips. Current kind of highs, because if this is the new 4 highs, they shouldn't break the 4 highs if price supposed to drop down. That 4 candle closes bullish, but it closes bullish respecting resistance. If price breaks the highs of the 30-minute time frame, then we just delete sell stops. Simple as that, right? Yeah. So you have sell stops there. Depends where it gets active, but I'll say 9-10 for now. We just put this order in 792. Yep. I'm just doing this now in case I gotta do it after. Save some time. It's gonna be the breakout, right? So it's gonna be the 1 hour breakout. Off of the current high or low, off of the 1 hour, probably half risk, and stops are kind of wide, but it's just simply a breakout for sells on the break of the higher low in the 1 hour time frame. So going to your stats, breakout overall win rate is 78%. Current higher low is gonna be 86%, and 1 hour time frame is 72%. So if you're going to 1 hour here, breakout, current high low, it's 87% weight and trade here. So that's the trade we're taking in this scenario. Cool. How many pips is stop loss? Right now, current high, if this is a high and it flips, it's gonna be 38 pips. Because you don't know what the highs until it flips bearish, right? Until it breaks the lows. Please come down. Wait a minute. If it doesn't come down, then we don't enter. Yeah, TP is 1824 chat. That's runner target. We're flipping bearish. If we get activated here, very close. Once you break the lows, we'll be activated. Almost. 0.78 is my sell stop chat. So 1737.78 is a sell stop on Blueberry. That's the same one I said earlier. These aren't Blueberry prices, obviously. This is TradingView prices, but just a visualization for you guys. It's a breakout of those. Oh yeah, it's also breaking the fives too, yeah. 15 flip, 30-minute wick fill, 1 hour wick fill. So last is current kind of high, yeah. Once it flips, we'll see the stop loss. But right now, it's high chance to be a current high, unless price breaks that. I mean, how big is the difference from the really? If I'm using half risk already, it's like 8 pip difference, 9 pip difference, and the most previous stop is the most logical. Might as well use the previous count stop. It's like an 8 pip difference. That's what I have sent already. I sent the signal as the stop loss to be the previous count high. Just because I don't know where the highest for the current candle is until it flips, but that might be the stop loss I may use. It just makes more sense, and it's just like it's like an 8 pip difference, but it makes more sense to use the previous candle than current candle high, less aggressive. Oh, oops. I got you. I'll fix it. Coordinates. What mean 724? That's the TP. That's runner TP. So we're probably gonna close half at these levels here, or stop the break even here. Close half at these levels and let the rest rock towards 724. Yeah, ideally the minimum target is 733. That's the minimum target. And then daily runners, the reason why we have runners towards 24 is because that's the daily time for runner. Because if you drop down towards 733, right? If we flip bearish, we're likely to drop down towards 733. And as it does that, the daily time will then come down to almost re-breaking the lows. And at that point, if it re-breaks the lows, we'll have runner towards 724. If not, then we'll just hit break even after we close partials, right? I put the wrong number on the chart, did I? Oh, oops, sorry. Man, I'm off today. My numbers are off. Sorry. My fault, chat, my fault. Almost activated. You seen Logan Paul Pokemon card? Yeah. Who in the right mind spends 5 mil? Profit, man. Long term. It's investments. It's not just buying it because it looks cool. Pretty sure it's buying it to hold, to have over time. It's value. It's also good marketing too. He probably made money off of marketing that more than he made even buying that alone. It's like, oh, Logan Paul got the biggest MC. Oh, who's Logan Paul? Let me search him up. Oh, Logan Paul, this guy. Oh, what does he do? And then they get into his stuff. That's how usually it works. Good publicity. How much? Oh wait, for a second. NFP. Oh, sorry, not NFP. Pokemon's not NFTs. It didn't crash. Pokemon's can't crash, right? Unless it's fake. Yeah, it'll crash. Damn, 49% ownership. Sheesh. All right, we're flipping bearish. Looks like we're gonna get activated here, potentially. 5-minute close bearish back into the range. This 5 minutes coming down here. Can it fill the wick? Fills the wick, drives down, breaks the lows. We activated or not? Rejection. All right, coming back up. Looks like we're not gonna come down just yet. Yeah, plus people bought from because Logan Paul. Yeah, I bought a Pokemon card off Logan Paul, and this is what happened. And then they have a video of Logan Paul, and then they make money off that, and then they post it on YouTube, more publicity for them. It's just, this is usually how it works. Social media is crazy nowadays, right? You can make money off doing anything, man. You can go on Twitch, blow fireworks in your house, like actual speed, go viral. Oh, Broly, I have a good video idea. Half risk, yeah. Half risk as in like my fixed loss as half, but I'm still risking my 1 or 2% per trade. Logan Paul is basically putting stops at break even by selling half of it for 5 mil. Good trader. Yeah, securing profits, securing the bag. Don't think of securing a bag sometimes for a lot of people. It's just psychology. It's like they flip half. It just doesn't sit right with a lot of people to like take partial profits because they feel like they can make more. But securing profits is never a bad thing, man. If you're securing profits and letting the rest run long term, you're good, man. Because you're not gonna hold the thing forever, anyways. Otherwise, you're making no use of it, really. Aside from just having it. Where's your stop at? Yeah, blueberry markets looks a little off too. Like the 1 hour candle, the previous 30-minute candle, sorry, is not the 30-minute. The previous 30-minute candle for some reason is like right here. It's like up here. So it's a bit different, but I'm going based off of just trading view prices anyways. So no one should be in there, right? No one should be in here yet. We should be waiting for the breakout lows there. That's why we got sell stops. No one should have executed earlier because they want to be a hero, right? Yo, Marquise. What up, my brother? Marcus is in Miami right now, chat. We'll be back on Monday, right? Sunday, Monday, I believe. Yes, sir. Yeah, how's your bachelor so far? Is it today or tomorrow? Hey, yo. Hey, yo, chat. Can somebody tell Wix down here? Playing a game, Apex Legends, for 1 day. Brother. Someone tell him. Marcos, did you get any booty? Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, Wix is still playing Marcos. Maybe he left it running. He's probably not playing. We're just making fun of it, just trolling around. But what's US30 doing, by the way? What's this doing? Someone sent me US30. I want to take a look at what US30 did today for NFP. Oh, nice, nothing much. Bullish on a daily. Fake out range 1. Buys above here. Buys above here. Pretty straightforward. Delete sell stops. I'll delete them if it breaks the highs. Because this thing is still valid, so it breaks the highs, right? It breaks the highs, we might have to wait for a 930. Breaks the 3-minute highs, it's a high chance. Because stops are going to be way too wide after. It's going to be like 50 pip stops, man. Right now it's like a 47, 48, but breaks the highs is going to be 50 pip stops. And at that point, it's very difficult to trade that. And then we'll look for more positions at 930. If there is positions even. Might even get a 1 hour closure above back into the range. Yep. Chat, deleting buy stops here. So our sell stops are deleting sell stops. Gonna wait for probably 930 here, see what price does. If you don't do anything, if we come back into the range, just end up closing back into the range, I'll just call that a day. Right? This is your range right now on price. The only way you can get sell stops now, honestly, is this situation here. Let's say you get a bullish candle that closes like this, but respecting this resistance in 10 minutes. If this were to happen, cool. We'll take sells on a breakout lows. The start play. That's what I'm waiting for next. So if that can happen, if price can close bullish respecting 1739, 625 in 10 minutes, 9 minutes here, we'll look for more sells. But until then, if we close back into the range, it might be a chalk day for me, which means that I might call it a day. Guy says it owns the escort service. Marcos Tate. Bruh. Marcos Tate. How to join Zoom? Only have access to Zoom is just the course. I know everyone's itching for positions today, but it's a Friday. I know everyone wants to end off their week in a bang, but just remember, there's always tomorrow. So if you don't get traded in about 10 minutes, I may steal a 10 maybe. But if you don't get a trade today, then it's not the end of the world, chat. We have plenty of days where we had no trades. We've had plenty of days where we're taking wins. Plenty of days where we're taking losses. Same shit tomorrow, man. But I will say I'm not staying until 12 p.m. again today. I'll tell you that for sure. If there's no positions by 10, I'm hopping off. Does it feel nostalgic? Yeah, a little bit nostalgic. I used to stream alone. Yeah, a little bit. But I also miss my peeps. You mean Monday's Friday today? Yeah, I mean, there's always a Monday. There's always weekend. Did you delete them? Yeah, it's on my screen. I deleted them. But we may re-add them in about 7 minutes here if you get the star replay here. That'd be great. That'd be great. But stops are gonna be a bit higher, and we might have to use current high stops, or yeah, current high stops probably. But that means we're gonna need a nice target again, right? GG is not bad, but like I can't even enter here. There's no bottom wick. It's been kind of tough. Bitcoin buys today at 5. Why is my camera so Stream by yourself's way better? It gets boring sometimes though, you know? I know a lot of streamers stream by themselves and they play games, and it's cause like when you stream by yourself, you're a bit more personal with chat. But when you stream with other people, like, you kind of got talk to the people, and then you got to talk to chat. Like, you're not as like close to chat. Oh, chat, try it out. Try streaming by yourself though, and then streaming with people. It's kind of more fun with people, obviously, but. Let's see, 6 minutes, guys. Yeah, chat, even earlier when I said like we had sell stops there and it got like active right away, it was in profit anyways. You could just close that a pip or two in profit and just break even. But obviously, like, by my reaction timing, you can tell that I was not able to get in unless I was on trading view. They're mods. I always talk to you. Chat, join a gaming channel. Or not a gaming channel, a trading channel. Low key, we can talk in there. We have a trading channel here, a trade call. It'll get pretty hectic though, and I don't know what people are gonna say on stream because I don't want to get demonetized. But this trading channel, if you join it, we can have a little 5-minute convo before the next 5 minutes here for the. You can ask whatever questions you want before the 9:30 candle in 6 minutes. Let's see. Yo.
It's tough to only go.
What up?
What's up, boys?
What up?
What's up?
Yeah.
You're gonna regret this in 3 minutes.
Yo, I know, bro.
It's gonna get bad. 100%.
Yo, any quick questions? Quick questions.
Who's winning the Premier League? Premier League. Do you watch football?
No, I don't watch. I don't watch soccer. But
Soccer.
Ronaldo,
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, it's here, bro. I'd leave now. I'd save your stream.
Liverpool all day.
Liverpool, yo.
Oh my god.
Arsenal all day.
Guardiola is gonna win it. Guardiola, Manchester City.
Yo, I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest. Don't, you know? I got no clue.
Ronaldo,
It's about to get wild in here.
He spots Arsenal, I think, doesn't
Where you guys from?
he? Me, I'm from the UK.
The
Australia.
UK.
In the UK, bro.
Why is everyone here from the UK? Everyone has that UK accent.
Bryson.
Is everyone?
Because good, right?
Nah, man, I'm from Asia.
ATL, baby.
Hey, ATL.
Like
is
Arya,
what it-
bro.
Pardon?
Big up Don Vo, though.
What up? Is that Bagging Pips? Ooh. We were some familiar names here.
Bagging
Yeah,
Pips, I
that is,
remember
bro.
you. Bagging Pips, I remember you. We had a debate about De Gea and Czech.
Ah, man, don't even
I
start with
remember
this.
you.
De
I
Gea.
remember you.
Nah, don't even
It was
start,
like it was
bro.
in chat like 2 days ago.
Fight.
Nah, man. My granny is better in goal than De Gea, bro.
Nah.
All right, chat, that's about it. That's all I get. Yeah, everyone's from the UK in that little call there. Great to hear your voices though, chat. Good to have you guys. Because they're human, you know. Sometimes people in chat talk a bit different, but they're a bit different when they actually talk to you. Like someone could say, "Yo, Don, you fucking suck," blah blah, and when he actually talks to me on DM, it's like, "Oh yeah, man, I enjoy what you do every day for us." Jeez. This subscriber, welcome. Everyone's from England there. You know how sticky it gets. British humor is a little harsh because they sound intimidating. That's why. If you have the British accent, it sounds very intimidating. Look what I just did, chat. I just made everyone, vibe all together now. See, though I started call for 2 minutes, and then one guy started talking to this other guy, and then they became friends, and now they got a connection, and then that's the community. Pretty cool. If GJ had a steeper bottom wick, I would have entered. Yeah, GJ wasn't bad. This range alone was like a minimum 25 pips. Whole range is 50 pips. It's a lot cleaner on gold, I'll tell you that. But look at that whole move getting retraced. Day candle has flipped bullish, and it looks like we're gonna fill the range at 164-253 here. So, yep, there's that. Dun, 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 dun. You have to join Discord call for 10 minutes before you end stream now? All right, I'll do it every day. Every day we'll say, have a good day over there. Now on page 22, set up one breakout for sell position steeper wick. Is this steeper wick up? It's clear that steeper wick up makes more sense for a buy breakout. How about sell? Vice versa. Steeper wick down for buys. Steeper wick up for sells. How many years are you trading? 4 years almost. This is my 4 years to be But no, it's been 4 years. No, my 4 years being December, around December. Three and some change. The thing about doing a call is that everyone talks at once. We gotta fix that. You day trade, swing trade? I scalp. Yeah, so it looks like gold here is gonna close pretty much at this resistance here. There's no positions you can probably take here. I think you do in this situation. The 1 hour didn't break the highs. I can still flip bearish. So again, I'm waiting for a 10 a.m. maximum. After 10, if it doesn't close the way I want it to close, we'll call it a day. But if the 10 a.m. candle here closes bullish here, right? If this 1 hour candle here closes bullish, respecting this resistance, we can have a sell stop the next 1 hour candle at 10 coming down, but it's got to close respecting 739.625 specifically. Then top wick afterwards as well, and price will push down. So we have potential. We do have potential because that 15 definitely closed right with that resistance. That 30 closed right resistance. So I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down and closes below for 10, which is perfectly line up like a glove, If you gone go and trade earlier as a 10, it wouldn't make this go trade valid. Wait a minute, wouldn't make this go trade valid. Like, would it make this go trade valid? Yeah, because like earlier our stops were current highs, obviously, but now that we broke the highs, like technically it's still valid off of the 1 hour. If the 1 hour candles are what was where we wanted to enter off of, and the 1 hour hasn't broken the highs yet. So this can literally just be grabbing liquid, could be grabbing water bottles, but it comes down to how we close it to tell. Because we all know that if this candle here were to close bullish in 30 minutes back into the range, it's gonna range here for a bit. Yeah, it might be a typo. Demir. Let me check for you. Page 22 playbook. Yeah, Steerbrick up. Steerbrick down, Steerbrick up. This is Steerbrick up. Yeah, this is a typo. Might gotta fix that. Take note of that. Oops. Going to the weekend tonight. It's gonna be lit. Yes, Vanessa, the weekend or no? GG closed. How did it close? At resistance. At this point, Boz Love 164013. Weekends vibes. Yeah, weekend's lit. Got COVID no weekend? Damn. I'm talking about the weekend, not tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Came back for a 5-day bender in Toronto. Time to get after it again. Hey. Wait, how's Toronto for you then? Was it lit? Might call it a day. Already made 2%. Yo, you're good then. 2% for a day. You're solid, man. Just call it a day. Yeah, no need to overtrade on a Friday. Two positions. One got stopped, the other didn't. Micro manipulation. Downtown Toronto's pre-lit. Could imagine. Toronto's pretty lit. Not as hectic as New York, but it's decent. It's a little loud though. A little chaotic, to be honest. If you guys are a visit, I like best areas of Toronto. Honestly, is the Young area. Young and Egg. Young and Finch. Young Line. Pretty chill there. Chill and lit at the same time. That's what I like. Goodbye. Malik. When you start moving lots? Every year I increase my lots once. Sold my house and went full-time trading now. I'm homeless. I don't know what to tell you, man. Trading's a scam. Gotcha. Is the Asian community big in Toronto? Yeah, a lot of Vietnamese, Filipinos here. It's a lot of everything. You have each everything. Pretty mixed. I'm new here, Don. You're not. You've been there for a while. JJ, peace out. Is that Ike? But I have 300k in my trading account. Psych. All right, man. Trading's not a scam no more. You just fixed it. Can you speak Viet? Yeah, but I'm not gonna speak Viet on stream. Where's Vix9 and Carlos? Carlos has been here for a while. Carlos, I think, took a break from trading. All right, I don't know what he did with trading. As for Wix9, Wix9 is on a different planet right now. He's I don't know where he is. He's playing Apex over here, you know, chilling, vibing. No clue. For one day. Hey, no swearing. Where's T-Bex? T-Bex is busy. I think T-Bex still come out with us on to Vancouver though. For sure. Yeah, fuck one. Yeah, chat, send some video reactions for us. Look, they're still talking. Let's see what they're talking about.
I'm trying to make the accent.
You don't need to worry about the accent, man. I can understand you perfectly. You got very good English. If you was to ask me to speak any Indonesian language, yeah, I mean, I'd be crying. I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, one
So
thing is
you
also
speak, your English is very, very good. You know,
yeah,
I mean,
because in my childhood, I went to Aussie.
Sorry, mate. Say that again.
Yeah,
I'm
the
talking to
reason.
Don.
Okay, Kyle, you
Oh,
first.
he muted me.
See? Great friends there now. See what we did, chat? That's how you build a community right there, man. That's how I learned from Virgil though. Shout out to Virgil. I learned that from Virgil. Like whenever you have a brand chat, you have to build a community around it. Like let's say you drop like a clone brand, right? You can't just drop the clone brand. Like drop a clone brand, throw like a party, throw something to get people engaged, make a premiere or something, and then people will, you know, come to chill, vibe out, and then you kind of build a community off that brand. It's easier to sell. Whereas if you just drop your stuff online and you don't do anything about it, it's like, bro, no one's gonna buy your stuff. It's like what, like, you know, no one knows who you are, no one knows what you're doing, no one knows like what exactly your intentions are, right? Like DVS community. I'm trying to find the video for you guys.
Video. He's a streetwear kind of skate guy. Right now it's just Montreal. Yeah. Like activity, because people just get lazy, and I think back in the day it was like, hey, work a 9 to 5, bought out, and you know, like you're gonna create something new. Like it would make more of a fire. You know who that is? Yeah, Nick Knight, Spike Jones. Like how'd you do that? We buying it on your Instagram. That way you just have like a better handle. Right now it's just Montreal t-shirt. If it's not really about that, you know, it could be a camera strap. Would be not doing anything, or you're limiting your opportunity for people to fashion films for Essence, you know, something like that. People just get lazy, and 35. The capital of street. Go to Montreal. I just get scared. You know, you could be the next Spike. I've never. Can I translate this through like up here? It's like video. People get hung up. It's like, oh, if you don't do it yourself, this splice thing. But I'm like the last piece of people, so I think it's important.
I find it.
Opportunity for people to see this. If you're just focused on this, you know, and you're not expanding your creativity, because people just get lazy, and I think back and how they like responsible. Well, you're still like this. Well, how old are you? Yeah, kind of versus sort of last our generation, which is like.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but 1 hour flip. Yeah, 1 hour flip's there, but I want a 1 hour close now at this point. I want the 1 hour close below this resistance in 18 minutes. So you have 18 minutes left. You can't really do anything. In this case, for me, at least for me, because I mean, the 1 hour flip would be ideal here. It's just the last 15 of the alley candle. However, stops are massive either way, man. 57 pip stop. I don't want to have 57 pip stop. I want to have a smaller stop. And for me to have a smaller stop, I'm gonna have to wait for the 1 hour candle close and then have a sell stop. So let's say the 1 hour close is respecting that resistance. We take a sell stop while the next candle coming down breaks the lows and use current candle highs. You have a smaller stop loss of like 30 pips, right? if the previous forward candle was bearish, I wouldn't mind having a self stop here because it's a 4 hour time frame trade, but this trade is based off heavily of the 1 hour time frame. So we gotta use a 1 hour stop or a 30-minute stop minimum. Right? If the 4 hour is bearish, I would have like a self stop and I'll use 15-minute stops, probably 30-minute stops, but it's not in this situation. So I have to use the 1 hour stop. Kind of forced to chat.
It's just like, hey, this in public is good for the film. Like generation of like Spike Jones, you know, use your platform and sort of break the mold. We don't even like about that headband in a way to me. Every time you do it, not just putting it online.
Here we go. I found it. I don't know why I want to show you guys. I don't think you guys care, but
Create a dialogue. People are like into your brand, then they start following you on your Instagram. Then the Instagram is your community where they can come experience like regular basis, like experience, and then they find out like, oh, a new video dropped, then the t-shirt drops this day, then I'll go online and buy it. But they should feel like they're almost buying it on your Instagram. That way you just have like a better handle, a destination point. Like if people go to your website, you know, they don't follow you, you never know, they're just typing it in and going. But if people are like into your brand, then they start following you on your Instagram, then your followers go up, and then you have a better metric, and then they can wear the items and tag you back, and then you can sort of create a dialogue, you know.
More about like putting the people that support.
Like it could be at someone's apartment, be like, oh, we're dropping
party,
once every month, you know, or once every, so people know, you know, parties are great in current culture because it brings people together and they do what they normally do, is just hang out. So if you can intersect that with your brand, but, you know, facilitate it as well, like, you know, there's no reason that you shouldn't be like, find like a up and coming artist or an established one and be like, oh, I want to do a t-shirt and a film in a non-traditional way for you. Let's collaborate. Like, you shouldn't be collaborating necessarily. I don't know, you might be already, but
yeah. RP Virgil. What's the name of the interview? I just go back and I search up what it was called. Don't how much of it, I'll skip it. No, I'm trying to get to the points. I don't want to make you guys just watch whatever, right? I'm trying to get to the points. Can you explain what could be if I entered at 14.29, 2 trades buy and sell in the same time and with same lot, stop loss 20 pips, TP 100 pips? Is that a win-win situation? Price was 741 at 14.29 and 731 at 731. Huh? What would be if what could be if I entered at 14.29? What does that mean? 3.29? Have a same lot and stop loss on pips. What? Oh, buy and sell? I mean, what are you gonna profit off of? You're about to get, I mean, you're hedging, right? Is what you're asking? You mean a sell stop and buy stop? That's fine. You can gamble that way. You know, chat, when I first heard about hedging, I'm like, hedging? Maybe I found a loophole. There's no loophole, chat, trust me. When I first heard about hedging, when I first started trading, I'm like, hedging. Maybe if I hedge this pair and I hedge this pair, there's a loophole around it. I can always make profit, unlimited profit. If it was that easy, the whole world would be trading FX, man. You can hedge long-term position, short scalp position at the same time, but look at that. 13 minutes left for a 15 closure here. Oh, brother. 30-minute close below the range. This thing might flip here and drive with us, but I'm gonna have to wait for the 1 hour closer. Because last thing I want to do is take a position here. Next thing you know, just kind of pulls back for the last 15 and just closes bullish, above, below, right? I'd rather just wait to see a clear confirmation, especially on a week like this week. has been terrible, only up 0.8. I mean, that's good. You're up per percentage for the week. Need like a total of 8% gain and fall in 3 weeks. That's a lot of time, man. 3%, 3 weeks, 3% a week. You'd be good. Just treat everything the same, man. That's the thing of a funded account as well. Like, you're kind of forced to make a certain percentage. Number one tip I can give you is just stay composed and stick to your playbook. Same shit on Monday, same shit on Tuesday, same shit on Wednesday, same shit on Friday, same shit the next week, the week after, the day after, every day. Same concept. What's learn how to balance the 1 minute? Yeah. I sometimes I do look at 1 minute sometimes situations, but not for confirmations. But in this case, yeah, 1 minute is breaking a lows here. When that breaks the lows, technically you have a closure here below this range. This next 1 minute should create a top wick, tapping 38.875. Once it flips bearish, it should come down to fill these ranges down here at 38. And as it does that, going a higher time frame, the 1 hour will break the lows. As the 1 hour breaks the lows, the 4 candle will break the lows, and it will look to drive down for the next alley candle. That's what happens on a 1 minute. All right, so wait for the top wick here. 1 minute's now flip bearish here. Once it flips, it's gonna re-break the lows, then kind of come back up for the last minute and a half of the hourly candle, and then hopefully hold on there for a bit before it starts to drop at 9 a.m. Yeah, just put your story together. It can be the 1 minute, it could be the 5, 15, 30, right? You can always put a story together on whatever time frames. And there's the 1 minute. There's a 1 minute drop. Nice. So 1 minute has dropped. Can it break the lows on the 1 hour time frame? The low is at 38.016. Thing is, like, the 1 minute candle, it closes every minute. Up there's 1 minute drop. Can you break the lows? And there's the breakout lows. Nice. So now that you broke the lows, you might see some type of retracement. You might see some type of pullback. Once it pulls back, it may hover here for the alley candle, or it might just drop for the alley candle. There's a 1 minute entry, chat. So you see how the 1 minute here came down, fill the range. As it filled the range, the 1 hour time frame took the 1 hour time frame dropped as well. Yeah, chat. If the 4 count is bearish, I'll be fine taking positions off the last 15 of the alley candle, since it's a forward trade. The last 15 of the alley candle doesn't really play into come to play in that situation, but it's the alley candle entry we're looking for here, not the 4 hour. So I sorry, need this candle close. Gold said I heard y'all waiting for that 1 hour closure. You found out what you do? Hell yeah. 1 hour is filling this range here now, so that wick has been filled. Should come down towards 1733 here, and maybe we might get sales below 33. Cause like in this range here, I know it's a 50 pip range, it's quite a bit, but below here is a 9 pip range going down. Yeah, I'll probably a 30-minute entry next, chat, in 9 minutes. Unless you close bullish here. Even a doji candle wouldn't be too bad. If you close doji, you can just wait for a top wick and then enter off the sells on the flip of the candle. Of course, we're still here. How do you make that one spreadsheet like yours? Lucky for you, I made it for you. Exclamation point journals in the chat, and a link should pop up. And you can keep a copy, make it your own, add stuff you don't like, or take out stuff you don't like, add stuff you do like. And it's a good journaling tool. Free. No charge. Yeah, people still complain about 1 pip. Good cam done. Which one? Sony A7 III. Mic is Shure SM7B. Mixer is Go XLR. Cam is Sony A7 III. Headphones, AirPod Max. Monitor, BenQ. Oh gosh, Stream Deck. To go to wait for us? Hey, I'm telling Go to right now to close Doji. That's what I'm waiting for. Who told you about FOREX? A good friend of mine. Well, I'm older friends. Not sure where he is, but yeah, I'm gonna put the stream gear in the description once I get my affiliate links for Amazon. So yeah, I can exactly. How much did that count drop? 20 pips, right, on the flip? Yeah, not bad. Before it was a scam at first? No. Cause I knew what IMO. Oh, I knew what IMO was, so I kind of knew what the difference was. I wasn't skeptical at all, and that was not a good sign. I should have been skeptical at first, obviously. Should always be skeptical about everything. Yeah, I'll do it over the weekend. Sheesh. Thanks, guys. 100 subs today, 100 followers today. Or in the last 3 hours. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see, these comments are toxic. This is what I call a simple loss. Not too bad, not too bad. Shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. 4 minutes here. Yeah, but that was a loss we took. You know what? I'm going to have a self-stop here on a breakout lows here. 1761, 230. Activated chat. So Stars has been activated here. Yeah, 50 close bearish back into the range. You can see a 15-minute fake out with a 30-minute start play, wick special, a 1 hour closure below the range, like favorite high probability setup. Do a poll. I already do a poll. I just will hit stop loss in 2 minutes here, anyways. In 2 minutes, hit stop loss the second after. Are you full-time trader? Yes, sir. Been full-time since October 2019. First time joining, show love. Appreciate you for being here. I streamed $1. Lots of people talker. Oh, shout out to you guys. Peace out. Peace and love. Peace and love. TikTok? Yeah, I know. TikTok's toxic. I don't want to go in there. Oh, GG retraced. GG came back down. Korean nice bottom wick here. Should reject. Yeah, this range is very tough here, guys. You wanna really wait for a breakout above this range. Okay, so we have 4 minutes left, guys. So in 4 minutes here, if nothing happens for gold, we'll call it a day. But it looks like we may have potential here for positions. We may have potential here. 30-minute time for entries, not bad. Breaking back into this range here. Ideally, it should continue to drive down. Vigor hydrants should fill 33. Like that's pretty straightforward here. But the question is what happens after 33. So I'm trying to take advantage of that range coming down towards 33. Emmett Smith, thanks for 199. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. So you started trading full time 2019 and been trading for 4 years. So after a year you went full time? Yes, correct. Less than a little, yeah, about less than a year, almost a year. I think it was a little different back then, obviously, right? Like full time for me, like I was already making more than I was at my. I was only doing. I had a part time job. That's all I did. Part time job was in school, so it wasn't like I had a full time salary job and I quit that job. Right? It was just a part time job that paid maybe like 20K a year, 20K a year. So I was making more than that in FX. I'm like, okay, well maybe I can just substitute this for that. And then over time it just grew. Where's Uncle Ted? Swimming in profits. Yeah, nothing wrong with working a part-time job, chat and trading, man. Don't feel discouraged. It's completely fine. Everyone's life's different. When I took the 15, it was the last 15 of the hourly counter here. I was waiting for the hourly counter closer in this situation. We do think 15s, but in this situation, it wasn't that case here. For me at least, I was waiting for an hourly closure because the last 15 of the hourly counter here, I was afraid it was gonna pull back or range a bit. But with this hourly counter the way it is, the way it looks here, we might get positions here on a 30. Nice. You just need a top wick here, chat. Look where you're closing below. This resistance to the left here, right? Which means you're breaking back into this range. Like 33 should ideally get tapped here, but you just need a top wick. Once you get a top wick, you can use that as current count of stops. I mean, 15-minute stops are going to be what? 30 pips? TP is 30, 35. Runners 24. It's not too bad. We'll be break even by the time taps 36 anyways. Yeah, 15-minute stops are not bad at all. Chat, I may have sell stops on the break of these lows here, on this hourly candle here. So sell stops here on the breakout lows at 1736.785. Stop loss is gonna be previous 15 high. TP is down at 1724. All right. You can use current count stops. It might be a bit more aggressive. Use current count stops. I'm using previous count stops. Previous 15. Yep. Unless we break 15 highs, and obviously we delete sell stops because stops will be a bit wide. I don't want to go over that 35 pip stop. But yeah, stop's gonna be 1740.237. Yeah, break-even point is gonna be a bit more aggressive in this case. It's probably gonna be at around these levels to the left over here. I'll say 17. Like around these levels, 1735, 950. That's the break-even point. And we'll let the rest run towards 7:33. I don't think we'll close any partials here. Nice, nice, nice. Can you break the lows? Broker sell stop 7.2. 1736.72 is a blueberry market sell stops. If it breaks 15 highs again, like the first 15 highs, which is at 1740.183, we'll delete sell stops and call it a day. That'll be it. $970 move stop loss 2. Yeah, current count stops are a bit smaller by like maybe like it's gonna be 25. Previous count stops at 35. I think a 10 pip difference. But I'd rather use the previous 15 than the current 15. Unless you come up pretty high, like tap in 39, we can use that because there's no difference after that. But let's see. Let's see if this thing even flips first. Because this thing may not flip and break the highs, and we'll just be out. We will just delete sell stops. Yeah, but the current count stops is definitely reasonable now. Looks like it's no trade day chat, maybe? We're 5 pips away from breaking the highs. Could it be? Rejecting? Right, so levels of rejection here are going to be first one was here. If that didn't reject, then obviously the second one's here. If that doesn't reject, then you'll probably pop up towards here. Technically, the trade's still valid, but I'm not going to take the trade after that because you can easily come up to like 1741, not break 1 hour highs and drive down. But stops are a bit wide after that, man. Stops are going to be probably like 50 pips, right? And on a Friday, 50 pips. I don't want to take another trade like that. Nice. 5 is no top wick, so this would be great if you just break the lows here. This would be amazing. How many sell stops do we have today? We had 2, right? One sell stop deleted, and this is the second one? Or we had 3? I don't remember. That's much cleaner. Yeah, the low on Blueberry is 36.72. The low on MT4 is 72.86. You might be on a different broker, but those prices are way off. That's like a 40 pip difference, unless you can read the future. And price comes down towards those levels, then different story. Alright. Cool. May potentially get activated here. Never mind. 5 minutes not support. Flipping bullish. Yeah, so the overall, I guess some of you guys are probably confused with the trade. I didn't explain it well enough yet. Yeah, like overall we're breaking back into this range here. I feel this range should get filled coming down. And there are some levels right here that we may tap, but at those levels we break even anyways, right? So in this case, like there's a major support there. If price were to come down towards it, would be break even at 1735.960 and 70ish, and let the rest run towards 32, 33, and 24. That's the runner TP. Look on the daily again. Let me just repeat that part as well. Look on the daily time frame. Obviously, if you were to come down towards 33, at that point it would be coming near the breakout lows, and from 33 to 29 is the issue. If it were to break 29 again, then we'll come down towards TP for runners, because that's the daily target today. Daily target today was 33 or 24. So if you can anticipate the move coming down here on the 1 hour time frame towards 33, that will take you down towards the daily support as well, if you're anticipating runners. So overall runner of almost 120 pips. I won't close half at 10. I'm closing half at 33. So price close the range, I'll close half there. But break even will be 35. That'll be put first. Go sells, breakout, candle, higher low off of the current 1 hour time frame. Half risk. Wait, half your stops. Yeah, half risk. Cool. What broker you use? I use Blueberry Markets in Canada here. Wait, you'll make more if you close full at 33. Alright, say 10 lot here. 30 pips. That's around 3,000. Close half there, 1,500 coming down towards here. An extra 90 pips. So I got a 5 lot. That's 5. No, I'll make more if I had the runner hit TP. Obviously, I'll make an extra 5K, I think. The math's not off. For that partial, plus the 1.5 closures. So I'll make 5 plus 6.5. And still at 3K. So I'll make more of the runners. If it hits TP. Obviously, if it hits break even, yeah, I'll probably make more closing full, but that's the whole point. I want to leave runners. Oh, look. You know what? We're thinking too far ahead. Let's just think about acting our stop loss first, which looks like we're gonna have to delete them. But chat, looks like you're calling it a day here, man. We broke the highs, which means we delete the sell stops. Okay, I don't think anyone was near even getting activated there, because this thing came down. Maybe the closest it came down was 7-8 pips away. But yeah, at this point, the trade technically is still valid. You are tapping this resistance here. You could reject here, but you don't want to have a 1 hour stop, right? 1 hour stops, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but 7 pip stop, I don't want to have that, right? I really want a small stop for this trade. Even 30 pips is a little stretch too there. So deleting self stops for the second time today. Yeah, no trade day today. calling it a day, guys. Overall, though, not bad of a week, you know. What was the week here? 6. What the week started on what? The 5th. 2 wins, 1 loss. Not bad. Record for the week is 2-1. Overall for the year, 82%, 72, 15, 18. That's the win rate. As for the singles channel, tough week. 4 wins, 2 losses. Overall for the year, 131, 29, 2.7. Okay, let's do a Wordle chat before I dip off. It's the mojo. You know, gotta keep the vibes going. Yeah, stay around for the Wordle chat. It's an extra 5 minutes of fun, you know. Stay around, stick around. It won't kill you. Let's do quick Wordle. Still Wordle. All right, trade. Ends in an E. All right. Wow. All right. The I in there. Start from the I, baby. No, I think it's gonna be IE. This is This is a word. Poise. Okay, not bad. Alright, so it's gonna be X O I X E. Noise. No. Oh, that wouldn't go, guys. Oh no, no N. What?
Guess I'm not that influential. Guess I'm not the one that's meant for you. I can hear your tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at myself cause I can't leave you alone. Gossip and messages, that ain't what we doing. Yeah. Trapping around the world. Over the phone, dropping tears. I get more vulnerable, I do feel. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. When I'm loaded, I keep it real.
I think something like OILE. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Or damn, I don't know what the first letter is. I need that first letter in there. Chat, what's the answer? Could be double letter. ITE, no, IB. Could be like this. No. It's ILE. What else can it be? Noise. Struggling here. Ah, voice. Got him. Yeah, I was thinking like foil or something. Then CVS, yeah. Cool. Cool. Congrats, TV 100 pips. What did chat say? Noise? You guys know the answer too. Just noise. I don't say noise. Voice. Nice. Yeah. Hey, before I go off real quick, let's take a look at the weekly for next week. Because if this week, chat, if price ends up closing below these levels this week, next week is gonna be very aggro. You close below 1742 here this week, 1745. You come down towards 1683 next week. So next week could be an aggro week. It could be another 600 pip week if you do come down. Same GJ for the weekly. GJ for the weekly is only closed probably week bearish here maybe, or doji, but overall, I mean, the thing about the monthly candle is that it's still bullish. You can still flip. You probably want to see this candle close. I mean, I don't think next week might be choppy for GJ. I think the week after will be a lot cleaner because next week is in a pick direction, and the week after is gonna fall that direction, and the week after that is an end off the month with that direction. But next week for gold will be great because we have direction and price now. It just comes down to how we close the next 6 hours there. Yeah, 4 margin week basically. But yeah, chat, I am gonna call it a day here, man. Hopefully you guys had a great day. I'll catch you guys on Monday at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Peace out. Love you guys. And thanks for coming by today. Sub to the channel if you guys are new. Leave a like on the stream. Peace out. Peace out, yo.
Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die.
I don't wanna die young, so I stay with a stick. Still on that shit, fuck 2 times 6. Forgot who I was, let me talk my shit. Like, Sturdiana, bust a move when I get up behind you. Shorty bad, she get it from her mama. I do what I do and she do what she wanna. That's a fact, ain't no cap. Me and Chef had to run up them racks. If we missed, then we doubling back. 2018, I was stuck in a trap. Fell in love and I got too attached. Heart got broken, ain't no coming back. If you up it, ain't no coming back. Fuck on my opposite, ain't no coming back. Is you with it? If you up it, I up it, let's get it. Sleepy ain't feel no love in a minute, but fuck it, cause I ain't been broken in a minute. And your bitch hit me up, said she just wanna fuck, cause she ain't feeling strokes in a minute. You know me, I be hitting it different. So you can't get it back when I'm finished. So you can't get it when I'm cooking, I'm not in the kitchen. I'm probably somewhere out of town doing business. So I'm sorry if I couldn't kick it. I got a tattoo, I had to go miss it. Said she love me, that's part of my mission. Niggas be fake, gotta keep them a distance. Baby, stop all that tripping, you should just listen. 3 words, my body different.
Falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy. Breaking apart, but I gotta hold my legacy. And I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die.
I don't wanna die young. That might make mama crazy. No ocean, I'm too wavy. No therapy could save me. Took L's, been winning lately. Locked in, ain't no escaping. Sometimes I get impatient. Mask on, no face, no cases. Yeah. Fall back, baby, I gotta breathe. For nobody, I'm ready to bleed. And she for the street, she not for me. From a place where they never believe. In the hood, thought I never would leave. Like, what would you do if you running to me? Got a chopper and you better squeeze. Had on knockers, he bobbing, he weave. If I go, better follow my lead. I still make it hot like 100 degrees. Show no love, cause it's hard to receive. You seen what I seen and you
probably agree. Cops and robbers, I'm playing a thief. And mama told me not to play in these streets. It's too late cause I'm playing for keeps.
Looking through my memories, falling into jealousy. How can I miss you? Really just my enemy.
I don't wanna die young.
Got a